Yes, we are still in the studios of Edinburgh TV, New York. We are listening to the Ghana national anthem. Oman sobeye yeyo, soli nye yeyo, ame enawo, oede hawo eyawo part, na me so me ya me part. Thank you. It's been your host once again, MC O Soldier, with a swag, the undisputable. Thank you for joining us, and greetings to all our listeners around the world. Na ye kachre adofo nyina say, mon subscribe to Edinburgh TV, New York. New York near wo. Ain't no. Send ye from dear, say yes, you see your crum, some neoma air coso, ever your crum. Facebook, so over to me, I follow ye, our Edinburgh TV, New York. Yadofo no I'm saying Chamo say Yadamase, and we thank you so much for helping us to build Edinburgh Radio. We are very grateful unto you. Na yen kase moye your listeners, yes ye busia, moye busia for. Once again, presenting to you the political show entitled The Front Desk. And I have with me here my wonderful, enviable, undefeated guest. I have with me in the studio Honorable Mazu. He's a NPP Communication Director. I also have with me Honorable Abdul Latif. He's an independent rep. Then I also have with me Muhammad Lamin Ali. Once you know about Muhammad Ali, you will never miss this name. So once I mention Muhammad Ali, just think about it. Then finally, we also have Honorable Baba Swari. He's the NDC Communication Officer. And one day, in some houses, we are crewmen, and the epidemic and from Dofo, no one in our won't say be. No one wants to wagon. I didn't show us what better was it my hand, not say. Yadam paying for what working with the money in on in see in and there. Yaba better than into on your uncle, you're also part of this program. We want you to be part. In our phone license, you can always call at 917-340-7744. Nimi yekwe wandamofia machine ake imodromo nyankowo Edinburgh Radio wope no bomodi ake no fiano ni ya no ye maami e wo hu ka ba hanye ni awunya chonye jomo ni wo fe wo fe wo he ni Ghana aya here. Without wasting my time, today we're going to talk about so many things, but I would like to epitomize it. We're going to talk about election 2020. We're going to talk about the Electoral Commission / MPP primaries. Then we're also going to talk about the manifesto and other matters. Without wasting my time, I will quickly shoot to Honorable Baba, so that Honorable Baba will start with us. Honorable Baba, what's your home to say?
Boko, yeah.
But I don't want to cast an hour
okay. All right.
Yeah. I hold you. You Honorable Baba, and let my dear Baba to me about dream AC. We're going to talk about things, our, what is happening in our political field. And just to start with you, what is your take on the NPP primary and the Electoral Commission, because there's so much assurance from the Electoral Commission that everything is going to be okay, because they set some protocols that protocols will be followed, so we're not going to have any problem. So I think say MPP primaries for us to be able to assess ourselves to see going forward okay and you're okay. The person also want to share what they say. And you follow what MPP or more primaries I'll follow and I have a general election send a warding and yo I've been traveling or a future ben officer.
Okay. Also James say needing kind of medical actual now my chair at you for our more 80 I didn't cry radio any your friend say or more here or Facebook live. Needing kind so medical actual NDC New York executives are or more 8 years I'm repaimu and okopiemu ewo winchin NDC candidate Alhaji Seydou Haruna on also say or here or Facebook like on also me chiano pa nyame adoma 7 December ebetu abano kunimdi ebeba nafa nyame adoma say ubisa me question F5 friend say MPP primaries are muto ne no first of all as NDC yaniaje first of all na ne empire ne boni say sidie huduhurada sema ekuko so ne nsema omukikae ansana ye ba betu primaries na say na ye hwese dachi bia ne na ankwanko ye atutura sem na nyambla sem bi ma amanfo ankwanko ba enne no ye to abano bibia koyie ezan se wo party a yetimi to aba to nti yenyina yehu ne happen wo ayewa so west wagon constituency about to 80 mide your friends saying basabasa bebreba ba abana etu enem say problem bi ambam enne yeti say miamia be say miensa bi ana num bi de amanfo ebubo mo homa your friends and binuma no papa ye no yamfa anya hwe ba in terms of resource I buy also James say as NDC we are happy with the results because osha constituencies ni bi owa niema ekoko so no ama vindictiveness aba divisions aba ebe boama ye NDC no seats ni bi owa 2016 ye lose you by very small margin, but this time around no omaba be yi omafrio enti number 1 yi omafrio no tactics are yi omafrio no ebe inure to our benefit and no tactics are ebe use e dey akwakoji those seats eno your friend is saying uhwe nso a seats ni bi o wa ya yi incumbents ni bi no afiro and also supporters ni believe say you use crude tactics and yi omafrio at the end of the day believe say sir because parliamentary candidates o mo ne pulu presidential candidates along enti se mo to abana ebia incumbent bi o mo use crude tactics ayi na afiro a and also parliamentary candidate new one na o ba no yes so your friend is saying incumbent na ye na free one you believe say ne supporters they will either lose interest to go out there and vote for the candidate na ye na free one and I say e bi kura na on betu skirt and blouse enti sa ne manema na eme pulu presidential candidate ni up tie believe say omo primaries ni ebetima inure to our benefit enti seats bi no mo wa ya ye markia to was say seats you bet me agie free omonsa through this primaries already your seats be you nim say those seats near the 2016 you lose you because of incumbency fatigue this time around no those seats those seats in our books but omo primaries now are happen tactics are happen according to information you follow you say some of the candidates feel that they've been cheated for example me constituency say when she report eba ne say candidate voters binom ha omawu a ene they voted sisia no candidate na wa lose no he refused to sign your friend is saying the final results wa call for recount but EC no say on to me recount enti ama ne supporters no enso ka se sadia omo ntumi en binum kura force ni sisia say onko independent me believe say all those that kind of your friend is saying incidents and be are happening across the country at the end of the day no Mijidi says anema ebe benefit it will inure to our benefit. That is politics. Talking about the electoral commission, them say and their primaries now motu no, it has nothing to do with this electoral commission because it has nothing to do with your friend is say register na ababeye eyi aye di ho abobo a akwakoye achinye asisi ewo court no. You know, in NDC, sa register the issue no. So long as a court no, you believe it say at the end of the day no, say court no, Emma ruling never boa ama ya yehu say the bit are strategizing going forward. But say they see me no, the issue of the new register no, and no akwa no wa debia abe dispute sa dispute no. Enye NDC fo nko a ene yeka sisi akura ne ena yeka sei imani ene asepa any other some your friend is saying CSOs that is civil society organizations omo adjoin your lawsuit you know as amicus curiae ewo your friend is saying case ye dey court no because omo nyina I mean before your friend is saying ye NDC kura ne ye be sorry aka say register no needless no na civil society organizations be 30 omo di kan adjoin hands aka say your friend is saying sa register no hia so what I say na ohwa isi no reasons a wode akọ court ana say response isi ni di akọ court ni nyina no enye reasons e kire say wo say yetimi gina so e discard sa all voters register na ye wono because any dey to aba edi yi your friend saying assembly members last year ya 2019 and one edi to aba edi unit committee members and one edi to by election this year ya 2020 ya o ewo ayawa so west wagon and one sa voters register na you use here enti say who start argument say your friend is saying fingerprint and a problem one migrating I mean share argument is here from the beginning of this new voter register argument ekosi argument o me make here o me de come court na e totally incoherent enti at the end of the day say the misika na assembly e court ye twen enti da chi bia na believe say court na nkasa in their own ruling on Abu Ramadan case any Ibans Nimaku case you know on your friend is saying using the old voters register as what do you call it as an ID or as a verification to vote to vote to register to vote you know I believe say at the end of the day you know you been kunim all court
yo me that say Honorable Baba Swari and Okasa, I'll quickly jump on to Honorable Mazu. Now also am I take on this issue.
Thank you so much also, Ja. First of all, I will use this medium to send my heartiest congratulations to every single individual who partake in the just ended primaries of the MPP. The mere fact that you mustered political courage to contest way to add a lot of political credibility to your CV. So to me, the just ended primaries of the MPP is one of the ingredients that goes a long way to concretize our democratic credentials, not only as a political party, but as a country in general. First of all, this is the first time the MPP as a political party has decoupled the primaries and made it into two segments, where we have sitting member of parliament and what we call orphan constituencies. The orphan constituency are seats that the MPP do not have representatives or are not in control with that. So this election that has just ended, we went in 168 constituencies, and out of these 168 constituencies, we have had 325 male who contested as against 51 female. That tells you that in fact there's the need for us to, ginger, encourage, motivate, and then give certain incentives to our female politicians so that we be able to balance up the equation. Democracy cannot go very well when ladies, for that matter women, are relegated into the background. Especially so, sometimes women are their own enemy. A lady who will contest might not even get an endorsement from her own colleagues. But MPP has come out with a very nice package. Giving certain discount to ladies who are contesting. But one painful aspect of this contest has to do with a lady who has lost the seat at Akwatia. This lady, very unlettered. When I said unlettered, it means, typical and a stark illiterate who is, hairdresser. But she did very well, had the support of the constituents, and was able to unseat a minister under the NDC, Baba Jamal. Went to parliament for the 4 years. Unfortunately, when she contested again for the constituents to renew her mandate, the people booted her out of her office. That is what we call democracy. But in fact, it really pains me so much. Akwatia seat has been one of the swing states. It alternates between NDC and MPP. So all in all, what I want to say is that the election went on peaceful. We have had banquets and we have victors. To the winners, I will only urge them to work hard to bring everybody on board so that we be able to prosecute the agenda against December. They should be able to reach out to every single individual in the constituencies so that together we be able to build up a formidable political campaign team as against 2020 election. Because this coming election is one of the crucial elections that Ghanaians will ever experience, and the world will be on standby to check whatever is going to happen in our part of the country. But to those who lost the election, in politics I don't call them losers. The fact that they have gone into contest, flexed their political muscles, they never lost. They are rather learning the political dynamics and the terrains. So the only thing I would tell them is never to give up. They should not in any way listen to the naysayers, because we have shenanigans in the system who will say once you have contested for the first time and lost, so definitely you have become an outcast. A lot of things goes into politics. Asanso has won the Bantama election. This is the third time he has contested. First time in 2008, 2012, 2016. Unfortunately, God has smiled. All the sight of victory has shown on his face. He has won it. But then, all in all, Mr. Osoja, we have had almost about 29 incumbents who have lost their seat. And listen to the man who has just spoken, the NDC representative, who said I mean, the fact that sitting members of parliament have lost is going to inure into the benefit of their party. When you have a desperate political opponent whose political success hinges on somebody who has lost the election, definitely you should know that there's really a problem. I was thinking NDC is going to build their argument, concrete argument, based on one, their running mate, two, the manifesto they have to present to the people of Ghana. We don't vote for political party because he has gone because his incumbent member of parliament has lost. That is not what is done in politics. Today, as I speak, MPP is in total lead of MDC in terms of majority in parliament. We are leading them with 68 undiluted members of parliament. So to be able to to bring up this thing is going to be a problem. Never in the history, after Rawlings, the NDC has never beaten MPP with a margin of even 20 legislators. But we have done that, and up to now, the difference between NDC and MPP is almost 68 members of parliament. Now, coming back to very good. Before I even go to the EC issue, in fact, I will send my heartiest congratulations to my own brother, Alhaji Farouk Aliyu Mamman, the son of the former vice president. He has made the family very proud. I mean, another greetings, because we only have some few minutes, to the Upper East Regional Minister, Madam Paulina, who is my political godmother. In fact, congratulations. She was able to also unseat the Member of Parliament, Joseph Ada. Now, coming back to the issue of the EC, Mr. Osoj, I think there hasn't been a week that we don't discuss this issue of an electoral commission. Week has never gone by, and always we are stuck to that reality. Also, let me tell you this thing. From 2012 to date, the electoral commission has been paying an amount of $28 million to a foreign agency for no work done. So if the EC is trying to bring an autonomy, when I say autonomy, is trying to come out with equipment that people of Ghana will be in control. To the extent that, Mr. Osoja, for all you know, even password to our electoral equipment are not even about our country, will agree to certain futures that the EC wants to establish. But I understand the hue and cry about our political opponent, because from 1992 to date, this is a political party that has not made an atom of electoral reform into our system. So left to the NDC, we should continue doing this. This is a political party that survives on the ignorance of the people. In any society that there is a competitiveness in one single election in any university in Ghana.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, time. Thank you.
Yeah. Abdul Latif.
Osoja.
Yo. Etino can be betrayed.
Osoja. Once again, it's a great opportunity to be part of this panel of this house, to also share one or two experiences concerning what is happening back home. And menkano chikakra me da CP say nyina no ya shia say
me Catherine because me tree no and share dan yago, so that's why I'm using. I don't my tree is not good at all.
Me da say nyina no on my opportunity say ja beto na nsusue bia ye wo no yen share na followers no tiefo no enso edi bia den ato on my dream now masua bibia fa ho to and then the obisa no, like you rightly said, it's about the MPP primaries and the conduct of the EC. Till say a big election there, I think so almost every day piano. The subjects on board the EC. It's for NSA to Yamasun. Is there a fiaban yedi intino, San Seba? So on the issue of the primaries now, me want a friend say Miss Mood as in say no offer a contest, and unfortunately he couldn't make it. And
where
Wale Wale. He's the current one of the deputies minister in charge of Agric, yeah. Dr. Asari. Now I thought that me share your opinion on Facebook. As you when this we say. And that's what Miss Melusi. You know, sanity. The beauty of democracy is saying anything you call baby back. Yeah. And you know, a banner I thought that it be fee say because say and yes sanity. You know, a kabuma the baby. And on the other issue, I'm messing here one or two negative instances. But at some point in time, no, you say, though our democracy is progressing, no, these things are part of the electioneering stuff. Yeah. They do happen. The only things I always pray say it doesn't escalate to a different level. Yeah. Now I hope say the Omuko contest, no, like my brother rightly said, no, you might have lost, but losing doesn't mean say you are not fit to man that position. Just keep pushing at the right time, no, whatever be the case. No, I think say delegate no so no sabi almost so a bit and no nanche no incumbent no do no lose. And if you are trying to analyze it, are they losing because the people are not satisfied with their performance as MPs, or are they losing because the people are even not satisfied with the performance of the ruling government? Because this is not a competition between the members of the ruling government and the opposition government. So under normal circumstance, no, all things being equal, Senka government of the day, no, perform more. I think, say, most likely they would have been retained. But you know, politics, no, it doesn't go that way. So you can't just conclude, say, oh, because the government of the day is not performing, probably that calls for that. I think, say, there are other factors.
But I think that if just to interject, you know, if the government is not performing now, what has that got to do with someone who is losing? I think that we are building the argument based on yet the same party.
Yeah.
And in the case as the government of the day, you know, if it's not performing, and then you talk about an opposition.
No, in this case, no, what I'm trying to say is, since I may put you into those questions, okay. On the other side,
okay.
Senka within and now with opposition, you will say, probably this is how it is.
Yeah.
But they say, no, you're as Nipano.
Okay.
Personality now or representative, you know. Is it because he has failed to fulfill certain promises or your man manful entina or more endorse no or the usual the winner takes it or the highest bidder takes the seat, you know, because we've heard stories of people paying monies, giving out fridges and other stuff. But if that is the case, then I would say democracy, you know, this is not democracy. Because if you know, say, what duty as a delegate, they say, mobile endorse the right person. They say, we must put you aside. Now, more personal interest and more fulfilling. Then there's no need, because we have institutions like Shraj and Co. who are even monitoring all manner of corrupt practices. Because based on senior minister own submission, I say corruption could be any form. Even lateness to work is corruption. So how much more giving out monies and other materials, be it refrigerator like we had and other stuff. But like we said, no, the dynamics of politics is always surrounded with some of these things. The only thing we call for is the extreme, you know, because now as we speak, clearly, you know, you can't even fit in the game of politics, and that is making the politics getting too dirty. I hope, sir, that will be looked at, and in drawing conclusion on the American say on the part of the ruling government, you know, I hope say they will open up for reconciliation. Now Obibia in a way, you know, office one good treat, you know, that shouldn't be the basis of party no mubedija, because most of them have followers. Say nipa one grand the full two man nipa no lose you na onzu ni mobi. So at the end of the day, you know, I will call on the sitting administration government. They say I'm going to reconcile with even those that lost, you know, so that they can rebuild the party and contest the bigger task ahead of them.
Yeah. So if I may just interject, now talking about say when is the car want to me and your politics now? Are you trying to tell me say a delegate no people?
Oh yeah, we've heard stories. Yeah, we've heard stories. One instance be Obima 4,000 Ghana cedis, and the other person also counted it with $1,000.
That's approximately 10,000 Ghana cedis.
No, approximately 5,000 there, about close to 6,000. And in the like you just said, there is one delegate, all things being equal, one shot is getting close to 10,000 Ghana cedis and beyond.
International investment business said, do we call it bribery or we call it lobbying?
Yeah, like I said, member say Miami own West. That's why I did indicate, say, based on the senior minister's own statement, say when there was this issue of corruption, he did mention, say, even mere lateness, is a form of corruption. So imagine, says the lateness require corruption. How much more me giving you something? And they say, I say, it's about we electing the highest bidder. And the obeti that is what we do. So in short,
it's not based on the person's experience or
the
person's output. Like what the person is coming to do for the country.
Yeah, in this also the listeners can say all the contestants
okay.
And TSK. Go and say it's all about evidence. Okay. It's not all everybody. So we cannot so we want to go by that concept. They say in short, the corrupt practice should be dealt with.
May that say, Honorable Abdul Latif, and yet in the presentation, as I'm Daniel ko Yankasa Yabra Bakupe, Honorable Mohammed Lamin Ali. Na also on chair dream.
Me that say also one for honorable and can one a be me depa because Mohammed they from Lamin cry so won't me cry from in an equation. It's more than the first. The first. I want to take this opportunity first and foremost to send my condolences to my community in New York City, especially the Yankasa community. We have lost a lot of pillars. Those who came and formed the community here, they have passed away just recently. So I want to take this opportunity just to express my condolences. I pray that may the good Lord let them rest in perfect peace. And secondly, I want to thank you so much, and then the panel, the assemble of panel that we have here, for coming to discuss issues that are to do with our own country. And it's here for so much, Madam Massey. Sir, as we pay there's a mood here. And my your view as to what is going on. First and foremost, and then MPP, ECOI, or more parliamentarians. I congratulate all MPP members for that. That is one of the articles of democracy. But I don't know why you're fine. But there were ifs and buts. In everything that you do, we have approval and disapproval. And then in election, there is no abracadabra. There's no magic. It's a game of number. If you lose, you have lost. If you win, you have won. But somebody losing should become a lesson for you to know that you can lose another day. That answers the question of what Abdul Latif said. Why are some people losing? If you lose, it means you didn't do your work well. Babalaji is here. There's something we call political responsibility. If 30 people have lost their own primaries,
I think it's 25.
No, based on what Mohazu just said, 29. Almost about 29 to 30. Okay. Before we just came in, Mark Yeboah also lost his seat. So let's say 29, 30 have lost. Political responsibility. It trickles down to the head. If the fish will rot, it starts from the head also. Into this tells you a story. I'm saying it based on the fact that I'm a concerned person to what is going on in Ghana. We have bedeviled our elections with corruption, giving people money. We buy votes. That is what Imoro just said. I have seen people, evidence on video. They were being given TVs to go and vote for MPs. They were given refrigerators. Why? We have to take this mindset out of our politics, or else look, Ghana is heading for doom. we are talking about corruption every day. But look at it. People have been voted in, taken for the primaries before they are paying. Because let me give you one example. In Ashanti region, if you're an NPP member, all you need to do is just win your primaries. So we are say you do constituency wo Kumasi and Ashanti region. That's how we know primaries are. You have won. And Ukraine make out because me free ho. A one year warm me, a 1 year tete me. My vote to pen several times. Inti sa politic na ye wo Ghana. Say ansesa Ghana entumpon. Anka Ghana ye di no kore ni ye vote se ne ya anka yen ye tianu anka nia anka say ye wo Ghana because Ghana has money, as the president said, and I quote, yet it's castles and so accommodating. But the man is there now. What is happening? Is the com gone? That is my question. A common a call. Look at the scenario of what was going on during the primaries with COVID-19. That is the most disheartening thing. Me and you in New York City, we know how the disease has killed a lot of people, old soldier. And they organize these primaries. Fine. Maybe you want to make sure that people get their seat for the sake of change of government. When another time comes, election goes smoothly. But they've never taken cognizance of the COVID-19 because social distancing were not respected. We saw where people have misunderstandings, exchange of blows in Cultural Center this morning. If you watch Critical Issues, is the EC doing its job? The mandated job the Constitution of Ghana has given to EC, is she doing her job? Because the job of an EC is to explain to political parties how the process are. EC no, wona yama utumi se, ejuma osa we yen se, wo chechira amanfo se ye be etoa ba, se de osa ye yen. Na wama amanfo ate ase. But EC sa adwuma no wonye na adwene tese ade ha EC ni se me change register. Who change register no so a nipa omote Ghana by the constitution the sovereign resides in the people of Ghana, and Ghanaians are telling you, look my friend, don't do it. The timing, look at the timing. We are in June, right? July, August, September, November, December election, and we have a disease.
But just to interject, but I think say the EC, or more the powers say.
Menka said they don't have the powers, but okay. If you have the powers to make sure that you compile register, and people are in this pandemic situation, and you still insist that you want to do it. Look at today's primaries. Irrespective of the COVID, the confusion that started, you see people removing, they don't even know where their masks are. Also, I'm not playing the devil's advocate. Assuming we finish this primary, good, it has ended. Tomorrow, if we hear the news that the pandemic, the number has gone beyond 13,000 and change to 20,000, I wouldn't doubt it. Because people came out and then they were not following the protocol that has to do with what we are supposed to do. Also, let's put that aside.
Let me quickly interject you for just 10 seconds. So, talking about the EC,
yes,
we know their job. They were able to, because I listened to a lot of reporters from UTV, from Joy News, and one thing I realized is talking about social distancing, you could see that the chairs has been really placed, that there's that kind of 6 feet gap. People were using their mask. But I think it is the responsibility of the police, because the police are to maintain peace and order. So me being an EC member, me being part of the EC, I'm just like maybe, like I say, I'm just a civilian. Talking about the security service, the police, an says, so not to maintain peace. The military are to, provide territorial integrity to the country. The police are to maintain peace and order in the country. In two ways, and a police if one or more ye eman and a man sano eba so an.
You see, they be a party people. The MPP itself had a problem because some of the people went there, they were not giving copy of the number of people who were coming to vote. Somebody went there, his name had been taken out. Were a delegate, but Obaya no nidi en shaho. Na wodi en opesa waye. Wohu, obi suswaba, wano oye contestant. Krata ye dema say ye hwedi no, yan fama no. Inti ye besise no. So he has to come and ask, were a lawyer, ye bono ema na no epa ye pa na etumoja. Oh, this is a template for maybe what is going to happen in 2020. Internet say may idea make can say so among for us exchange blows wa COVID-19 what the coronavirus abebo who yani den oh me caveat I man say look at this state. New York is about 23 million as a state. When this pandemic came, we were all asked to quarantine. Hold on, I'm giving this an example because the budget of New York is more than even budget of Ghana. When they did the everybody should stay at home so that the curve will go down. We did it, and now it is zero. We could have done the same thing in Ghana. Ghanaian politicians today, they don't think of the health of the people. This is what we call the definition of all that because only a crowd vote man who ukra or they found. This is all that vote. Trust me.
Yo, you know, I'll quickly jump back to General Baba. General Baba.
What's that?
Bibi Aboko here.
Boko, yeah.
How is this election going to be now that we have COVID-19? With other countries, you can say, almost a mailing system. You can mail your vote. I said New York City, no, they've already mailed us. Bibi has always said we'll go to buy mail and no. And Cecilia no abali say no. A Congress na a year more party NDC and as a cross board no Congress no members on the campaign. A man of 4 artists okay. As summer ye person yen country mo say some go to my and if you do say no e duma bi say me person can see no so be this person yen fama mo. But and also no we take a way and say campaign a rallies near their day now because of COVID-19 that has come to live with us. And almost on my worry, yes, you are worried about. We'll still live with them.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I'm saying, Medasi. I'm saying, my submission now me make here, no. Minia Mazu Eka Simbi say political party ya desperate, you know, ye need message. TBC your fortunes on your friend is saying what happens to our opponents, but that is part of politics, tactics. So what I say in politics, it is your friend is saying what happens in your opponent's camp can inure to your benefit. So it is also it is politics is not only based on your friend is saying manifesto or message, but also a do baby who share near two opponents now inure to your benefit. That is how politics, the whole game is all about. Enti se me kase mwakwa kotuaba ama your friend is say candidates in bin more feel aggrieved ya ye crude tactics ayi nkofo bin more free oma omo supporters are aggrieved ebe inure to our benefit. I don't think say no or say it because ye desperation, but it is indeed part of the tactics ye politics. Now, coming to the issue of the Electoral Commission, no, on the issue of the register, all these costs of maintaining the register versus doing a new register, that argument has been dismissed. The EC now understands, say, and the Ghanaian people understand, say, that argument now EC no, it doesn't hold water because Imani and other civil society organizations have done thorough cost-benefit analysis of your friends and the new register versus the old one. Ama ya dismisses our argument of the cost, you know. So say the EC's argument going into the court. Yeah, your friend is saying new register na ya you know. Old register no. It's a creation of say it is what it is something devil like omo use word be say a rotten tree. Was it is a product, the old register is a product of a rotten tree. Register yi nanado danko audit akonya so sisia. Register sa isi ya edia conduct referendum ema edia create new regions. Register edia to assemblyman any unit committee members edia yi omo. Register yede to ayawaso West Wogon constituency by election. We say it is a product of a rotten tree. meaning say all those elections now this are register now to no enye credible sa elections ni enye credible eno court no but so far there any other argument is in the aba to make concerning your friend is saying this new register person conducting it doesn't hold water. Now let's come to the issue of your friend is saying universities. Meanwhile, can say your friend is saying Oko Ghana University BNUA or Matu Obama NDC are winning. Okasa what the Ghana for United? Because who purchases a Unko University, I won't be making and I may purchase a na Ajun and Benjamin Chase, Sadre and Casano. What I say, I did the attempt because so Okase Ghana Yantu Aba Emma Nese NDC for the your friends say yeah the street boys and the two Obama. Not just a meaning say Unko University no maybe also ja the reasoning they say the fact say yan to about Emma NDC and we need our university campus no actually say omo to Obama NDC no omo entimi making informed say Unko University of Ghana won't be making informed decision.
Let me quickly interject. Say I think that I listened to is it Al-Wahab.
Yeah.
The definition of someone being an entrepreneur, no, I
yeah.
you're defining differently.
Thank you.
Because omo what it is store, no, omo market way, no.
Thank you.
They are even the growth.
Thank you.
Drive. Into no maybe say, obia wanagin.
Thank you so much.
Say, yeah, can it doesn't even matter. No, not your again say. A some of people we know
that argument is even subjective. It's not all universities.
No. I'm coming. No, hold on.
It's not the mention one university on you. One mention one university that ends of that war. It's not given is not anything. University of London the figures. You mention one university that NDC has won. UDS. We don't do buga argument. I am telling you with authority. You have not given the figures. You just mention it in passing.
It's not. It doesn't come on me. Yes. Let him speak. When it comes to me, then I will talk about you.
It is subjective.
Let me know. You can't come here with an abbreviated stand. Tell me where university.
Give me one university.
All university. Dispose that.
This statement.
You can do this pedestrian argument here. This is a total pedestrian argument. I am telling you, NDC has never won. Dispose me. You are to dispose me. I am telling you the whole Ghana. Tell me which university has NDC won. You can be making a pedestrian argument here. I am the only university. Then tell me UDS. I mean, let me do.
It's subjective, I'm telling you.
What is it? Say do time so you see what time you are using it.
That's what the statement I said is subjective.
You shouldn't have even come unconstitutionally. I mean, that was his time. That was his time. He was speaking.
Wait,
you can come with an aggravated stand on this discussion. Please. You are.
If you say
you are.
You find the word aggravated.
You have come here on. No, yes.
Listen.
Let him speak. When he speaks, then it comes on my side.
Hold it. Please. My microphone off.
Okay.
You are on. Okay. Let us say also you see make me 1 second. But we program here, you know, if you have any question, I want the question. So, who question me, and I want the question to be directed to me. But also, question me, and I want the question to be directed straight to me. Maybe say what the question will be one day. I am the host. So, if you have anything, and if someone have the right to, you know, to express his views for 3 minutes now, I see it to me, Jaimano. In your old year, no time to do what. So I make a no, and yes, Obia to question Mobia. All the questions, no, Mr. Emra Memenche. About Memenche, I know how to direct it. Because this is politics, and Obia has an uncanny view, and we are on air. If Sebibin officer can just wait for your time, then you can talk about it. And you know,
yeah.
On about me more 2 minutes. Now I can call 1 minute by saying more 2 minutes.
Okay, so also just sa argument in Ankasano. So who make this argument now? Now Ankamia is a open so we Ghana for what? So what I say because Ghana for say oh can say they are ruling Ghana for more years than any other party. And then ni person at 2 abanamai. So what I say. And now sa argument cry about the honorable Muhammad Ali Khan. It is
also honorable.
Yeah, oh, okay. It is not backed by facts. For example, we'll take your friend is saying UDS campus. So what I say. And then we decide to send my results. It was 2016 election. It was UDS campus. What do you mean for me? Only figures. But you come and sit here and make a blanket statement say you're winning election or university campus. Yeah, that statement until you bring a proof it is false. Now, Mamimra, your friend is saying EC, your friend is saying election now about this year. So already this year, we are so far happening or MPP election way more. And Yemeya say about way I get dishonest. Dishonest. Dada man for a person any Ghana trouble. Any ahunye hwe nanado signing executive instrument na say ya e ka say why e be chiwa won share mask no and as we be break social your friend is saying any of the protocols no ye do be ko if you see 10 years and then ya primary say to no Ghana say kiye kase kan ka NDC form MPP form ma o say ka di omko if you say in Kenya already no abano address on Ghana for one more near obey a man aboard the party amana the second term wakono and no person way and then now the BB to say dishonest BB to say time one COVID is starting here you can say Ghana for mana or my stranded wa bruchino yem and lift you on evacuate you on that is the first thing in your friends in governance to protect your citizens when they are stranded. You can't almost say no. Almost pay simply no kikaena and this is 4%. Omuma Yarian Bagana. Tama near country president and he said to board the lumo. And send the president you know ever to board the lumo. Many pay 28,000 and the and then COVID figures are also now saying occupy Ghana a unity. Eka said the government is being dishonest with information about COVID-19. Wow, the idea change about my resident figures. And now Eka say, Omunim said, you remember bash you for your friend is saying, and you see our primary level. They are telling us say, or more recovery figures up to 10,000, meaning the friend is saying, active figures 3,000. I mean, I more kind of great. You know, Palau. Mamma, and yet say, yeah, you got it, S33 and 9, as it and a Kosovo. Never know, about it, so the dishonesty is too much. And it said, you Ghana, about way 7 about Amanako ye, EC, and then your friend is saying, security forces, everything I am for so, I'm about to honor Ako ye, Magana. Yenya asundue ama ye democracy no anya your friends afa no tuma pa hwira e be free aban we no nukre kam e wo de wa o si manage COVID because so far there all the information free amount for hemfo civil society organizations university lecturers your friend is saying occupy Ghana lecturers say they are just being dishonest about information on this COVID-19, which is very, very unfortunate.
Medase, thank you for your presentation. Yeah, General Lamin.
Also,
yo, into whether may boss na kakra was war watching na wa may.
Also,
3 minutes
yeah. I say minua antemasi. Me bumfuye. Asama me can say, oh, I told you be a idea. Also, Oka sema no wachire mu inti asama me kan no enye bone yen ya tie wo se tese school pon a wo Ghana ina no omo nton ma ebi a party say wo kan no a statement a wo kan ya eda ho anka wo be ka say 2016 number EC number omo ka say University of Ghana omo vote say meji wedi inti na me ka say subjective asama me kan me kan ne bufum and I'm not so much angry about it because we are discussing an issue to help listeners and viewers to understand what is going on in Ghana. You are supporting your party. I'm not here to support no party. I'm here to support Ghana. Into what is going on, let us be honest with ourselves. In the first place, the Constitution of Ghana, when it was written, it started in the name of God. Tell me, is Nana doing things in the name of God? Is Mahama doing things in the name of God? Is all the MPs doing things in the name of God? And Kobia Bibia in the name of God, Ghana would have been better. But they are not. That is why we are here. And the reason is, let us brainstorm. Give out ideas such that the political atmosphere will change. I'm telling you, if we should continue with what happened today, members of the party coming to the constituency team box leaders to know that say, look, let us work out some modality that is going to help Ghanaians to vote in a peaceful mood.
Just to interject, not to see what is saying whatever went on today during the MPP primaries. Now we are not talking about MPP. We are just using Ghana as a tool. And
then make yeah, you so adi see no. Even them cars me born ma so say they have done well.
Yeah.
Well, they have done well at Mekaya no, but there were bats.
Yeah.
But as I see, ABSC more than 4 or 5 constituencies. Constituency Bikrano, there is no election until Wednesday. Constituency be had the injunction at Toso, but Omako vote too. People have put injunction on it, they have voted. Nobody is talking about it. This is no good example to show for any other party. We wish that the country will use this as a template to see that, look, in November or December, something of this nature will come, so that let us start our homework today. Yan shisha yahu so sani beya say adena sesi ayade corona eninam krom no. Yan hear what we can do. Sani beya se time no dua saadi yi enko affect yen. Ena miem hu se party force hu se say ye vote a yan forward yan gi wusika jiskani ne di no vote onu yakora out because eno na say man no. So wo be ye MP a ansa na wo be be MP tie me a ukofa form a uchire 150 million wo sama party 200 million asa be bribe amanfo wo akwakodu parliament no we wi dada o soldier as parliamentarian by the time you get there you are a professional thief because look at what you have given people refrigerators. So all constituency you have about let's say 100 delegates. You have given them 100 delegates. Quantify it into dollars or money.
And some question maybe I'll say, no, is it bribery? And I say, it's
master, is bribery, is corruption. $20 to Joe Biden. You see, Ghanaians should wake up. Say, I sana Ghana in Tumpo, Proyene Katashani, the it starts from here. Who MP? Abe boa man for now wo ansa na obekon what started bribe your constituency.
Anytime you saying what are the measures are who no be also
and na me say constituency people na mujiska no munyai because emo Ghana wo ma wo MP no kodane ewi e wo parliament kickback bi a beba wo parliament hono o hobi committee bi a yede adwuma bi beba ye beba wo no wo wonya bi because wo no obetena waje a no the sichire ni t-shirt abema.
May I say thank you so much for your presentation. Abdul Latif, based on Sunny we are not saying MPP Assembly. We're talking about the country of itself. What are we doing to help the country to grow? Because when say old politicians they always put themselves first and they put country behind. But I think it's only the youth and they can stand up to stand them away. So we share the police were there, they were able to as I come to maintain peace and order. Oh, let me tell you, yeah, but 1 second. Hello? Hello?
Now press for the left.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Good evening.
Hi, good evening. How are you doing?
I'm blessed. How are you and your panels?
Yes, I'm great.
Am I on the program?
Yes, you're on the program. That's correct. Yeah.
My regards to everybody sitting out there. I can see be very sharp and be acting smart too. You know, my greetings to my big brother. What's the name? Latif, and my elder big brother. I've forgotten his name. The other man over there looking very smart and sharp.
You have
you
have 2 minutes because of our
let me. Okay, anyway, I'm just going to talk about one or two things, and I think first of all, whatever my brother was saying is what I'm coming into second. That's Mr. Lamino. That I heard one of you was saying something like the EC have the mandate to compile a new register. The little I could say about it is that before the 28th April 1992 referendum to accept Ghana's 1992 constitution, the article that is talking about compiling a new register was prior to the acceptance of the constitution. But once the constitution is in effect, you have no right under no circumstances to compile a new register. This is what the constitution said. Based on what the constitution says, it said to compile the register of voters and revise it at such periods as may be determined by law. The reason is when over 65% of the votes before you can even make a changes in the register. And what I want people to understand is that the House of Chieftaincy. So for us to base on this article and say that the EC have the mandate to change a register which is accurate, which is accepted in Ghana today, is flawed, because the article does not say to compile a new register when you have a register. We had to compile a new register when we didn't have a register before the 28th April 1992 referendum for us to accept the 1992. People are dead, 18 years, and so forth. Especially by system, you don't have the right to throw it away under no circumstances in anywhere in the world. Register just because foreign names or dead names on it, so they have to throw it away and compile a new one. Today, currently in America, we have over hundreds of thousands of dead people due to COVID-19. Are they going to compile a new register? Akabako, the EC has violated the constitution, and this is simple. When you go all the way into the constitution, and any authority in Ghana is the chieftaincy. So the chieftaincy have been mandated to advise any person or authority charged with any responsibility in Ghana under the constitution. Why are we not talking about the EC neglecting the call of the House of Chiefs, which is against the constitution? Why are we not talking about that? Because they know when they go there, they're going to be advised. So they didn't heed to the call, which is against the constitution. And I'm giving you the reference, Article 272, Clause 8. Thank you very much.
May I say, I think that we're far with time, remember on break at the account. But I think that what the caller was saying, before this, I can kind of say, when you look at the Constitutional Instrument 12, Constitutional Instrument 72. So there was a problem simply because even to go to a point now, they were using the NHIA. NDI, when NHIA no Ubia no woman Ubia no which mean
you see the friends saying CI 72. Ansana yebeko Abu Ramadan case no so akwa rule no. Omo registered, they registered legally. So what I say, they registered legally. And you want me to say, say, ne, ye bibi, so na mraba na mranaba ebe twemwa acquire and it's in New York
Nullified.
State.
Good.
It is not nullified. They acquired it through because CI-72 was a legal document.
Yo.
What it is about
also-
is also problem. We have immigration issue, and then it is said BBC. Say let's assume say the US has decided say omunye lottery bill, but why you lottery? Processing lottery. Say your lottery that you have won is not illegal. Well, into by EC's stand no. Actually, say old card what the election. Were you ama? Meanwhile, it was a law that made you have the card to vote. And when I mean kasa, we have law clause now. Easy na kasa 8 yama. What yama? Because even the power resides in the people, and the people are complaining say they don't have. Also that me village am free. Me cross am free. Why no what passport? How many people have passport in my village? How many people have NIA card in Atebu? Tell me. Some people have a few. If you want to count, maybe I'm one who has a passport. Me papa where on him or maybe I want also a passport. But go to the village. The person is struggling to get something to eat. He's not thinking about how to go to make passport. The last time I'm a friend, I told you, said the EC, I'm not against registering, but use the point system we have here. So what's it? So only a corner Wakada, don't nullify him. Let him come with his birth certificate to justify, say, he's a Ghanaian. So that you don't nullify his card. No, ahead. Oh, only a crime because say me nullify no. Well, birth certificate. You can't nullify his vote. And now you are going to waste money to nullify those who are voters in Ghana.
But we know. Your last one, Mami.
Yes, well, the position that the EC has taken is using that to nullify people who are qualified by the instrument that was given. War card to go and vote. Say what about over for fraud. Law na amano card no. What was this law no? What yen? Meanwhile, one on your bonnet. That should have been fresh for those who are coming in. That's right. This is taking some entrenched position that she's behaving like she doesn't want to listen to poop. Nobody.
No, me that say. Abdul Latif.
Also, yeah.
And you know, you have a possible. Say, how can the government or parliament put a law in place to stop this election bribery? As people won't, as people will not naturally stop it, no. Yeah, what are the measures now obviously put in place? Any kind of what can you know?
Yeah, and then
what's your take on that?
Also, I'm very happy with this opportunity once again. What I think is up to the citizenry or the people to choose between development and any other thing. Any other thing is being prepared to collect some of these gifts as the development they want. You don't expect a political party to.
Hello.
Hello, is this Giancana?
Yeah, this is the radio. Yes.
Yeah. I would like to contribute my view here.
Your name and where you calling from?
My name is Malam Atta. I'm calling from Bronx here.
Okay, you have 90 seconds.
Okay. What I would like to say, I think MPP is good party. I was MPP before. I rally with Mr. Kufu. Nice party. I like it. But the way Amana MPP want to do this time, it seems that they want to destabilize, the country. And Anadu came to power by this, registration. Then why he scared? Why he won't change it? You came by this registration, then let's go. Anyone win, that's it. But I think, the issue of this new, registration is not, they want to take the country without fair and free election. This is my idea. But I enjoy your panel today because you are trying to organize your panel nice. I like it. I see, I like it. I saw Mr. Mahazu there. I saw my honorable Mahazu. Let me say, and honorable Mr. Abdul Latif, honorable Mr. Naveed,
And Baba, you know, you do it well. I like it. You know, everybody should bring your head to. Thank you.
I appreciate
Thank you. Yes.
Yo.
Yeah. Also, back to the question, you know, FR monetization, you know, we need to understand, say, or we need to choose between progress and or this kind of drama. Me, I call it drama, because as long as you be prepared or you open up for some of these gifts, I don't think you have any moral right to question the MP for
if
development.
You know, if you are taking bribe.
Yeah, because once you accept that, then it's like you've sold your soul. So you don't even have any moral right again to talk about development, because the monies that he's spending, expect he has to recoup it. It's an indirect investment. Nobody will want to throw the money away without getting return. So we have a duty as concerned citizens of the land to educate each other on the need to at least minimize it. We can't say it's going to be a thing of the past. No, just like that. No, it doesn't work that way. So that is what I have to say. And the other issue that I want to look at is the issue of security situation at various polling stations. In one of the polling stations, there was a reportage that alleges that a delegate doubles as a BNI worker, or
I think it was a police officer.
Yeah, police officer who works with the BNI or so. I don't know how it all happened, and this goes to affirm the so-called allegation that most of the BNI guys are in bed with the sitting government, and for such an institution to have that conflict of interest ahead of a major election of this sort, I think something has to be done about it. It endangers the safety of our country, because it's going to be between party lines and the national interest. So in moving forward, that's what we keep saying. We need to restructure our institutions and allow them to be independent. As we speak, it's alleged that the sitting vice president has like a control, or is like the head of the police service administration. So if this is the case, it's not happening at his era or at his time. It's been the tradition.
It's been a tradition, yeah.
Such kind of loopholes have to be looked up and addressed. By that, I think.
Yeah, but I'm just going to interject for some few seconds. When you look at, you know, like in the country, you know, there are no jobs, no money. How can the government change this attitude of bribery? Because
it can be changed.
This is pure bribery.
Also, it can be changed. How? Like we keep saying,
because I'm seeing
it's about educating the people.
Like,
also,
I'm seeing like people are just so hungry. You know,
they all need to be educated. This is what is also that there's this account at the that says some of these monies could have gone into meaningful developmental projects. For instance, vocational training institution. Imagine the delegate, or sorry, the aspirant who paid 40 or $1,000 dollars and 4,000 Ghana cedi. These are monies worth to be used as investment or capital. You could set up a training or vocational training institution with some of this.
Me believe some of the delegates, you know, because there were, when you reading, was it UTV? UTV, there was an issuer. Now, Obi Emma, flash screen television, yeah. He was trying to give fridge near there. They really rejected him because during the first time in Parliament, you know, I think he gave them like 50 Ghana cedis.
They be no more TV there down also into.
Ose.
Also, yeah, example, I was monitoring TV3. No, but others no edging in a different form. Others in a different form, you know. There's this story of Okai South constituency where Madame Dakwa Newman was elected, and per Beneficent's own investigation or report, she did it in a different form. How did she do it? She addressed the needs of the delegates. Some of them were even businesses were set up for some of them. Inside an example of mobile money.
Yeah. What is your take? I want to hear
Thank you so much, Mr. Osoja.
Yeah. And I think that you always have your right to express your views. Yeah, it's you know, will be doing differently.
You can guide me from speaking.
You know,
No, I never even suspected that somebody can guide me. If
Yeah.
Disagreement.
Thank you.
You should expect that.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody will be in line with whatever you are saying. For either mischief or lack of better understanding of whatever you are saying. So that one is normal. First of all, let's just go to this particular issue of political corruption and stuff like that people are trying to say. I have contested in 2015. I wouldn't say I have been victim of that, because really I paid the highest amount of money, but I lost. I lost to the current DC of my constituency. 3 of us went in. The current DC who contested, that was the second time he was contesting, and the former district chief executive. So I contested with a big political giants in my constituency. Fortunately, I became second. Even though I paid, the person who won, I paid more than him, but I still lost. So this equation that you're talking about is not.
It would you have bribe?
We don't call it bribe, which is why you are not a politician. We call it political incentives. It's not bribe. We call it political incentives. That is the right political term for it. Now, I gave my incentives. He also gave what I gave. He paid less than that, but I lost. Fine. I became second, which I'm very proud of it. I didn't go because I have different thing doing, but that is not to say I'm not going to. Inshallah, with life and if everything goes on well, I'm raising my political boat to contest again. I have taken politics as one of my hobbies. So it's not all. It's something which is very, very bad. But we can't say that all those who won the primaries bribed their way through. Some may pay more than that, because if you are coming as a rookie, you know, a new person, you can say you have more resources and achievement that you can even showcase to the delegates than the sitting member of parliament. It might be that what the MP told them he's going to do, he's not able to deliver it. Also, that it might surprise you to hear that out of the 29 sitting members of parliament who lost their seat, my statistics tells me that well over 20 of them could not even say a word in the floor of parliament. And you expect delegate to vote for such a person? He will pay. They are not going to vote for him. You've been voted or elected to go and sit at the legislative house to debate, to add your voice. You are representing your constituents. So you have to get up and let the people of Ghana understand the needs of your constituency. If you are not doing that, people vote for you. You are now telling me that it's something else. We have had a lot of members of parliament. By virtue of the fact that you be elected as a member of parliament, you will fall under all the committees that legislative house has. You understand? You'll be a member of finance committee or local government or that is not the limit of an MP. An MP is supposed to get up, stand on his feet, debate thoroughly whatever discussion is on the floor of parliament. If you are not doing that and you expect people to vote for you, it's not possible. You might pay, people will take it and they vote against you. So Latif is telling me that his uncle lost. The uncle is a deputy minister for Agric, very knowledgeable, very intelligent person. I have watched a lot of political discourse he has entered. And to be honest with you, that man is not a poor person. It might be due to certain political dynamics that he lost. So if a desperate political party is hinging its political fortunes on the fact that some 28 members of sitting parliament lost their seat, so for that matter, he's rejoicing he's going to win 2020 election, he better revise his nose and come out with prudent policies, alternative policies, manifesto that will convince the people of Ghana not to bank your hope on 20-something people lost. So are the people who vote in this just ended election, they are MPP members. When are they going to vote for NDC? These are polling station members. When we talk of die-hard support members of political party, those are them. There's no way such a person will vote for NDC. Having established that, political targerism, political agitation never started with MPP. I do remember in 2004, NDC held its National Congress at Kofredwa. Issues that came out from the Congress is an eyesore. That is where we have had a political concept that came into our political literature. It is called political Baranzuism. Baranzum is an Hausa word, yeah, that we use to flog people whenever you go something wrong. That was where this particular terminology finds itself in the political literature of our country. People use that thing.
For one second, you know, if some of the MPs don't even know the law, which say some of the MPs they don't know the law.
Which law?
Like when they go to parliament now, for them to debate on issues.
No, it's not a law to debate.
Yeah,
you can decide to debate, you can decide not to debate. It's not binding on you.
Yeah.
But the fact is that you as an MP, in order to be able to articulate the needs of your constituency, whenever there's an issue on the floor of parliament, get up, speak. Now let me give a little bit of education. Okay. I'm
just going for sending that work and say if you want more parliament, they don't know say any meaningful policy they should be part of it. It become incompetence. Send you start here with statement, say what they come and say no so you bet me fast so because when say Chrome saying say obi a bibi say governor and I say obi a senator and ebia na our lawyer bi o sa lawyer no on prepare ni bibia de man no and when he goes na some go can say bia na he is able to speak not any on national thing. There's an intellectual person on the side you tuanika either say the chief of staff and I say the tbia in Japan sana send also your politician you criminal.
Now, you see, first of all, just recently, somewhere around 2012, after the 2012 election, they introduced research assistant to every MP. All MPs in Ghana have research assistants. But also, trust me, you can see MP who doesn't even have an office. A lot of them, out of the 275 MPs, you will have 80% of the MPs don't have their office. Where, at the end of the day, anything that you have, you come and write a letter, you present it. This is what the people of so and so need. That is done here. I have done yes, yeah, exactly. I have done an internship at Manhattan with an a senator. You understand? So those things you have a working office. But Ghana, Yenibi, recently now, Yama Omu graduate from the university who are going to do national service. They will attach him to an MP and the research work. MP BR Parliament, he has a committee that he saves. Some will save more than 1 or 2 committees, depending on your own capability. But an inaptitude MP who lacks more courage, he's okay with one committee. Now, at the committee level, if a local government has an issue that he wants the people of Ghana to understand him, it is debated at the committee level. And the committee level is made up of both NDC and MPP. And in certain cases, a lot of the chairman of the committees are headed by even opposition. For instance, chairman of legal and constitutional affairs is headed by Dominic Ayin. Dominic Ayin is a ranking member on legal and constitutional affairs, MP for Bolga. Now, in such instances, you start debating when you are able to articulate your view. At the committee level, your own MPs, your own party members will know that, when it comes to this issue, Latif, what make kasapa? Anti-budget are you prepare? The president or the minister of finance has started something on the local government. Latif, at the committee level, Latif, you are doing well. So when it comes to that, get up and articulate. We have introvert politicians and extrovert politicians. Yes. So if you are at that type who is not gregarious, definitely you cannot articulate your points. And such a person, when they vote him out, it it is not because he's not being able to induce or give incentives to what is delegates. A lot of dynamics goes into that. Now, another issue that needs to be tackled very well. All right. COVID-19 should not be an excuse for us not to hold election. I said it here, time with a number. Unfortunately, the two colleagues are not here when I said it. Every now and then I give example of countries that have gone into election amid this COVID-19. South Korea, Mali, Burundi, Rwanda, they are still going. The only thing we have to do as a country is to adhere to the safety protocols that are being spelled out by the EC. Where your face must go there and nose must go. After which, when you get to the polling booth, there's a temperature gun. Do it. After that, use liquid soap. These are simple instructions that ought to be done. Last week I told you here, as part of my academic work, they attached me to a school here in Bronx where they were doing their voting. They just ended it. Voting is still going on. So COVID-19 should not be an excuse for us to dodge this thing. The best thing is that we only have to adhere to safety.
Yo, may I say. Once again, our listeners, our phone line is 917-340-7744. 917-340-7744. You can call in and give us your input. General Baba, I'm switching back to you. Me switching back to you. I think say Makofa Sendiaba. Na say asa Makofa ba no, eno na yeba bedi ho engomo. Makofa bibiaba say eye MPP 2016 manifesto no mo ye no. Na eye 388. But see no, according to more research, you know, I think say is it Okujato a blocker also no. According to more research, you know, Mababe who say we know Akwaku could do 631. And I think say a year back on forth because the Macmenu I can say a year no pray. But most of us can say 631. You know, what me for Akwanya we so not we're breaking it down. Am I say 338 now I say MP4 can no our manifesto in 2016 no Mama we do 631. Now we are no one kasa do fi asemaka won say one kasa no so no are you coming out with a new manifesto and now saying but the voice in your court. The phone lines are still open 917-340-7744. You can call in and you can speak in any language. You can speak in Hausa, you can speak in Ga, you can speak in Infante. It can Fanta, you better say, Ko ye Ga and where Obano, Obano Chani, no Fiano Ta, no ye, where be a can have. That's why I personally my analyzing. Yeah, one can I say football. Yeah, 5 minutes, and stretching it down. It was straight 5 minutes. Yeah. Also, the MC series, about to answer now. But just to chip in, I'm really enjoying the program. Personally, I'm enjoying the program. I like all the contributions because we are we are purposely attacking issues, not on personality, because we are still one family. I'm really in love with the program. Oh yeah, and your person. And yeah, you put me here in about 5 minutes ago. Oh, we no, and then your friend is saying also the MCC is in the Ansana, Pet, Aponya, say a month for 2 about mouth. And I saw the catch a month for someone to about mouth. Him said, also within she and the Kotu as manifesto. Eye Boshe said, me ba say, na me mama to about now, Usha every 1992 since I were South of Republic, we know about to be able to be our parties in the area of manifestos. But 2016, now NDC in our power, MPP opposition, or more, edit the most voluminous
manifesto in the history of Ghana.
Rofo.
Any between any voluminous me the between manifesto a dosso papa a boche and dosso. Since Ghana ye bars half of Republic Women, MPP party now opposition 2016. One manifesto normally buy not a dosso sene in terms of pages, net dosso sene party Pia manifesto or the buy. Now your friend is saying manifesto also say we shall a referendum on government, the performance. And I said as to whether I said abano the man of coin a man at twaso. And I say man of coin. Until ye NDC for the doso echo him who say MPP for a big Ghana for because Bosha or Moshe or Muniso. So that is number one. And now, instead say, on the best Ghana for say ye can say a baby say Yantibanya Entino, Mofa born in chair. Now Mumaye, more terms. Or Kusu push yourself or buy idea. A brand so I didn't win ye. So Kaya, President Mills, Eka says or bar. Obey. Your friend is saying, come on, President Mills, opposition, or Cassis or bar, obey 110 premium, AMA, National Insurance Scheme.
Hello?
Any charges?
Hello?
Hello?
Where he has ended.
Editor Radio.
Where he has ended.
Yeah.
Yes. What's your TO?
Oh, the person is Mr.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah, President Mills Casse said, so bar obey 110 premium. Obey Tina Kunyasu no say, hey, single spine, President Kufo, a 2 or a policy or so twasso. Because obviously, all opposition will Casse, so Papa near the predecessor, German, be an obey twasso. It is single spine, President Kufo, and a Shisha, and a 20 President Mills mine or Casse, Mamma twasso. Sir, single spines in the name and won't cabin man, a baby bamuno, and who said no, won't mean your 110 premium. What catch a Ghana for Miss Remo? Bosha Michelle said, come 110 premium, mean to me there. Ain't you know, Mamma time. President Kufo, Tamano opposition, okay, sir, so power, number of ministers, or better to bro. Now see Rollins ministers in the doors. Or buy no one appointing more ministers for Rollins. Yebisa was a my apologize because me and me share but me to me end so. About way Nada any control one muta. What opposition? What shall man for bo? Say obey say. What about untuminya? The best thing is to catch a Ghana for say, Bosha me boy no. Na me opposition, say na me see who na me a reserve player. But na me tiwa na me criticize players on mobile. Enti maba be grab game no who say emu ehyi ntimi nye. Enti no momfa me born in cheme. Say nyame adom a emrepa mu metimi ahye me bo. Mo anye bibia sa. Mo betina ho a na mo ka say mo ya de sini aban bia oba power. Which is not true. Now, Mamma Chro, you see here. Answer now, your friend is saying, about NDC, ever quack, sa research way. I say you, and he said, you're here to bring sanity and candor into the politics. I hear candor, then he said, look, I told you, some me bring that crowd. Yeah. But I say, but again, when I can say, this here no, I say examples when waiting their mind because Mumma say, I'm bringing into the name. Yeah. Sir, Tama, the entire sorry, acquires I didn't say. Somewhere in February. Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, a town hall meeting, Kumasi. And I said, achieve 78%. Omu wi ya na Imani Ghana omu so omu ye 388 promises omu wi ya na Imani Ghana eko ye research e ka say no we didn't pro omu aye 500 plus promises omu 78% na omu so ma achieve no Imani Ghana e ma omu 43%. And then you say no yensu as political party ye ko doso ye ko fa omu manifesto no ewure mu no omu aye 631 promises. They're taking it sector by sector by some of the sectors in Ukraine Nana Akufo-Addo betina akonya so a wo appointed 124 ministers and here complaining was say na ni so adi hu na we na ni so no teach of appointed some ministers no sectors ni bi no kura achieve zero omo anya hwe so what I say now Imani Ghana eye omo research yenso be ye de na hu say 14% a year friend is saying we taking it sector by sector promises are here or my friend to the extent said your friend is saying 14% and on my achieve now my mentor yeah maybe the people say yeah you say what the asama to was my promises 388 yeah and 600 but me person won't because so when your opponent go there's nothing good that you say about your opponent. Yes. Let's just be realistic. Sanity. And you're number one. Number two, there has been occasions that Imani or they findings ever sometimes it was being discredited by NDC. But at the same time not say police are turning around no. Yeah. They say they be now. But I don't know say. It may not be say woman me say again na NPP I promise here. Yeah. Because the okay na me to say I'm not disputing the fact I'm not arguing with you. Yeah. But my point is the listeners want to know what are some of the promises that they give that they couldn't fulfill those promises. Yeah. No me chiro the tell me the Imani Ibamu no me pa chiro say sa promise 388 na omo say omo aye. Enye NDC nko na akwa hwe mu omo say 388 na enye no. Bodies are CSO to say Imani Aqua research and who said 388 in a year pro over 500 something promises. 78% no more so or my ratio of 43%. And a year NDC so your research no. You will say sector by sector one achieve one your friend is saying Bosha or more omudi tuda na men tumi enko ni nyina mo atiefo atiemu a tiemia obianko www.nppfailedpromises.com because ye dey two website omko attack the virus ko attack website no and they ko putu firewalls because ye wo abenfo a obo akwadare wo sa your friends saying computer and you right away in the you go put two firewalls and stop one. Now my also the most interesting promises are the most interesting ones are near woman say me and that the church for about me. Only to just say some power on one theater every region. Maybe Ghana for my 5 examples. Maybe 5 no, say maybe 7 more times. Ghana for 5 minutes ago. Yeah. Ghana ni bia o tie mi bia no anase o kroma bia. 5 minutes. O wa busuafo e Ghana. No, na say o stop me. Na me rem na maba mu. Yeah. Ghana ni bia o wa busuani o ga e kroma bia no. Onfre ne region bisa say MPP theater bi o ha. Hwini o my 5. Maybe o mo ka say so mo ba on Messi, your friend said one market every district. One market, one district. Then on we oh my gosh, who got page 30 on manifesto numa. Almost one market, one district, via on Messi one market. And you indeed only record credit DC market, Professor your mama. I see Koto Kraba market. I see Kumasi Central Market, Tafu Market. Those are our records. Now, Uba, your friend is saying, only Tuja, as I said, Polena Boom. So, Uba Power, Ombe, Krala Boom, no up to feedback now, look nice. Uba Power now, she knew. Bibi to say, your friend is saying, one district, one hospital. Oko page 119. Omo manifesto duma. Bro. Ho. Amanfo a omo tie me omo call www.npp failed promises enkohe. Mo ka say school bia secondary school bia mo the free Wi-Fi beba. Enka COVID-19 ba ye ya. America I say amanfo titi fi omo ye homework no. Enka beboa say your friend say school, secondary school, say we are say actually say bisa o question kra na okura phone a obetima akoso akwakoye enti promises ni de say o pese ohunu a that ba me show say o besa ba me show ba promises a o mo ye no so o pese ohunu so promises no a emba mu ana say 14% no
account away.
We will not be very fair to ourselves. When somebody use 4.5 hours to make a presentation, and we are here using only 1 hour 30 minutes to give a rebuttal to such a presentation.
1 second,
Hello, soldier.
Yes, sir.
Let you say.
Aboko.
And Pastor Kofi Mekase.
Yo, Kofi, over 2 minutes.
Okay. Over up quickly. And then we had the program open because and then we say Honorable Mazu, watch us or your national politics no and then or trade defense, you know. It is big that shout out to Honorable Mazu. And I let him say, and the panel Obiaya de Pan, so Obiaya gurus. And I'm now casting one. Nami pese ni bisa. We say Ghana ye politics. I think we accepting Sikaya accepting our system like this to. It's a matter to me take advantage. No more the bribery amount for, but in the form of gift. But it's a bribery because more Obiaya, Obiaya. And then you want something in return. What I say, and I'm asking actually, we say, we are not aid or spending but unfortunately, we come out on the spending less, but we are seeing. But I see, I'm also you cool, you better stop Sadian because Sadian is higher because you're at the now we could two big car. Secondly, you want something in return. So you see, and the able to manage that system of whether why are able to make inside in the free. It's the question and the question I say I'm my honorable. All right.
Okay, let me answer him before I start my Obisaya. You see, first of all, we need to criminalize the whole concept of political incentives. Both political parties, when they come to parliament, enact law against that. Yet to me, yes, sir, NDC, MPP, which is why I was telling you last week, it's very difficult for both NDC and MPP to come in unanimity on issues that affects Ghana.
Except there is
increment in their salary. And in a harm. And this is a for loss bar. Anybody who is caught doing that should face the full length of the law. That will solve that particular problem. Because it is depriving people who don't have the financial muscle to get involved into politics. The person might have ideas, but unfortunately he is financially handicapped. He cannot go into politics. Having said that, coming back to the topic, I said also that we will not be fair to ourselves. Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa has used 4.5 undiluted hours for himself to do a presentation, and we are here 4 strong men, including you and including callers. You want us to dive into what he has done for us. It will not be fair, but be it as it may, once that is what we have been brought in to do. Let me try and see. I understand. You see, the presentation of the NDC Manalaji Babaswari clearly attested to what I am about to say. You see that he could not point to you under economy, under education, under he couldn't do that. No. Please allow me, please. It's expected. What else also that do you expect from a desperate political party who has lost an election in an excruciating pain and who feels it's his birthright to come back to power, to say anything good about the NPP? Definitely don't expect NDC to sing any praise song to the NPP. It's expected, but you see, data will always vindicate NPP. The person who made the presentation, one refreshing thing about a Blaskwa presentation, yes, Samuel Ablakwa. No, Ablakwa. Samuel Ablakwa. Good. Ablakwa's presentation was nothing more than an exhibition of factual misrepresentation of data, and then a clear misunderstanding of the NPP manifesto. Finally, what Ablakwa used was that he succeeded in showcasing advertising, all right, concretizing and accentuated in the minds of Ghanaians how pathological and chronic liar he is. This is an individual who has lost credibility in the politics of our country. Let me chronicle a little bit about lies that Ablakwa spewed in Ghana before he got himself as a deputy minister under Mills regime. 2008, in their manifesto, in their campaign, this is a young man who said that he has 160 members of the Elfwell administration of Kufuor who will face a legal challenge when NDC took power. Fortunately, NDC won. Up to now, yeah.
I want us to really close on the manifesto issue.
I'm saying manifesto issue now. So presenter no na make catch whether he's whether was the don't worry, so me kaka sa ko na me ntambo ko ya man say no na ma catch no. Nipa use 4.5 hours. But who made that presentation? How genuine is that person? This is a young man who made allegation to the effect that he has under press conference where they call it setting the record straight. Was it 116 ministers of Kufuor our face challenges say NDC winner? Fortunately, NDC win here. But up to now, NDC winner 2008, up to the time they exited power 2016, there hasn't been one single member of MPP who has faced the legal call. It isn't that they didn't try, but their case like legal legs to stand on. For the first time in history of our country, the Attorney General, who is the legal advisor to every government, has failed all cases out of the court under our administration. Betimoni, when we one cause another lie was in Oslo, Norway. Foreign Ministry has acquired an office to the tune of 28 million US dollars. Well, he said that at the floor of Parliament when he was fast checked. He was found wanting and apologizing. Let me tell you, this guy, once he was a deputy minister in charge of our education, he told another lie. Where any MPP Nekayo, E.T. Mensah, who was the minister in charge of social welfare, said Ablakwa told a lie. Dear Nokai Latif, this guy said they were able to create 1.8 million jobs to the youth of Ghana. 1.6, whatever be it. 1 point. So I'm happy you have also been able to tell me. Yeah. He said, okay, Mami Latif figure no. Was it 1.6 million jobs in our country? E.T. Mensah, when he was asked, because he was in charge of welfare, E.T. Mensah, he said he doesn't know the whereabouts of those jobs. And that Ablakwa was telling a lie. Such a person making a factual misrepresentation of data, you want the people of Ghana to take him as a serious individual? And it was of the NDC never occurred in our political dictionary. That is Unemployed Graduate Association of Ghana. It existed during the time of NDC. If what Ablakwa is saying, 1.6 million unemployed Graduate Association of Ghana was in the regime of NDC. When we took over government, now let me come back to sector by sector. Achira Amafo said what Ablakwa said. Are you the timekeeper, Alaji? No. Later. You see. Let's be Alaji.
Let's respect each other. I have also tell you that when you were speaking, it's past time. Please don't be an don't be an insensate intruder. Please.
You should watch my time. And I'm
also who heard that?
No, when the phone.
Who heard that?
Yo. Everything for.
Why can't you now?
We are still on the manifesto.
You've not been fair to me. Please, let's respect each other.
You can always call 917-340-7740. Honorable Mazo is still on the line. Let's listen to Honorable Mazo. Let's continue.
Let's go sector by sector. Under economy, this is a political party because of technical bankruptcy, inaptitude, and mismanagement.
You have 1 minute.
Took Ghana to IMF. We have been able to remove Ghana from IMF. When you want to analyze the economy of every country, there are two indicators. One, the microeconomic variables and the macroeconomic variables, under which take into consideration inflation. What was the inflation figure NDC bequested to MPP? NDC left an unimaginable inflation percentage of 61%. Today, as we speak, we were able to bring inflation down to a single digit, 9.1%. Speak anything contrary. When it comes to a time, we dispute it. I can equally be aggressive. Let's respect each other, please. Let's respect each other.
When it comes to your turn, you have every right
Thank
to
you.
speak whatever you want to speak. Please.
Thank you.
Are you thanking me to stop or?
No. The time is up. It's not 1 minute. It's up. Yeah. So now let me listen to Latif.
Yeah. Also.
Latif.
Yeah. Also. Once again,
we're still talking about the manifesto,
yeah.
And I think NDC can be say the 388. Any MPP kind, and yet no correct existed one. But number one, the question is the manifesto, is it very, very important?
Yeah.
And you're number one. Others say. And number two, so near me, person. Number two, so near person, me saying, MPC will be when they say, MPP almost promise 1 district, 1 factory. They also promise 1 million per constituency.
Yeah.
And 6 million on free education. It's rather unfortunate to say we will talk about the record of NDC. But when NDC were there, borrow, I think say 122 million for 8 years now. I think billion. So a year MPP buy borrow more money, almost about 137 million or billion for the 3 years no. What is your take on that?
Yeah, also, once again, made us for the opportunity to be part of this group to deliberate on matters back home. On the issue of the campaign promises, I think the deputy information, was it information or communication rather, Kojo Ponkroma, has came out with a rebuttal concerning the statement that the opposition is talking about. Say most of their
Minister of Information.
He's the minister rather. So say most of the informations, concerning the voluminous nature of their campaign promises, not all of them were campaign promises, but rather strategic vision. That is what the minister is saying. And with all due respect, be it strategic vision or campaign promise, at the end of the day, the target is how to help develop the country. So, media, in my position as an independent, the mechanic said, I'm really happy that this kind of fact checking is coming into our political discourse, because it helps the political parties to be on the alert. On the issue of voluminous nature, 1 district, 1 factory issue came up, and on one of the shows being managed by Paul Ademok Ochre Obisa Okujo to Blackwa say he's accusing the current administration to have done nothing or few in terms of fulfilling their campaign promise. And on the one district, one factory, so far, no, in his view, no, how many have they done? And or say they've done 9. The current government have done 9 factories, and 9 factories, 9 factories.
Okay.
And according to Paula Demotri, almost facts HSA 14, but Ablakwa indicated say 9. So the question was thrown to Ablakwa, say how many has the NDC done all this while? And based on Ablakwa's response, no say they've done from the checks, they've done 3. Initially, no say based on what MPP said, even if they've done 9, it doesn't match their voluminous nature of their manifesto or campaign promises. But he was pushed, and later, his feedback was so far, from the checks, NDC, he was able to mention 3 factories that were built, and some of them were reopened or were just had to be reorganized to function. A specific of it is Commander Sugar Factory. Made mention about that. Me, like I said, whatever is happening, it makes it better, or it positions our country better in terms of party democracy, because indirectly they are checking each other.
According to your presentation, to see how Castagne way or Admotre na or
Obisa Blackwa.
And do you think that NDC, they were just doing this to fulfill their promises? Number 1. And Sebeka number 2 is what kind of methodology and omu use to bring them? Because one thing I say, say ushe yekase manifesto I say what can brofocus here? Then when you get to a point I say what me explain this brofocus here no. I say we breaking it down. And it could be say bia ye omeka ade ba akun sa ade ba akun no in your own terminology no. Maybe you can break it down say when ya bear me and so on. And I say asem mo ka no omugina enna so ben because I know say we will be can say no say oh what could be ade but nkoko bi proof men na was me could be ade what me proof chire na man in panel so no waje atum say bi asem a wo ka no no kra na wo ka no. And to go back to your point na bibia NDC for political reason just to win points and number 2 no so no there a methodology and omo ya ade omo use.
On that, what I was saying is,
I got 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah, on that, what I was saying is, as a major opposition party, whatever they were doing or what they did was super, because that an opposition party ensures checks and balances. So, there will not be beauty of democracy. On the issue of methodology, I think control experiment, based on the numerous campaign promises, And other thing they relating was the reference to Nkrumah's achievement. Say Nkrumah did so and so number of factories, but all can also bear 1 district, 1 factory. All things being equal, back then we had 216 districts or so. So all things being equal, they are expecting say by now there will be factories all over. And she said, "Obisa methodology now based on President Nkrumah set it." And more relating to the current performance, But as to say more here for their own benefit or not, Once they are a political party, at the end of the day, they want to win numbers. So you can you can do away with the idea. So in the nutshell, what I would say is this is a big eye opener for all the political parties. You can't just take the jump on campaign platform and say all manner of things. Thinking you lure the people to vote for you without not checking on you when you don't fulfill them. They should try as much as they can say, oh, my campaign promise now when you will be a witness. But so when Timian for failure, the same people brought you to get you out.
May that say, General Amin.
Oh, soldier.
The boys in your court.
Soldier. What I'm just going to add to what Moro just said. You see, with manifestos in Ghana, political parties and both NDC and MPP have been woodwinking Ghanaians. Now, Ghanaians have opened their eyes. NDC had decided to prove that MPP made a lot of promises and they have not fulfilled it. If they come in, people will do same. But what I want to tell Ghanaians is that, for my 35 years observation of politics in Ghana, MPP has been one of the parties that made so much promise. And that promise made NPP to win the last election. And the question is, have they been able to do 50% of the promises they've made? If they are able to achieve 50% of the promises that they made, as somebody who is a street politician, also nobody will contest them. Because they made juicy promises. The juicy promises, myself and all other people said, we pray that Nanado should be able to do that. He should be able to do that. If he does that, Ghana will change forever. But also, the question is, has he been able to do that? No, to me, as somebody who has been observing, no, he's not been able to do it. He does a lot of brofu. Look, when it comes to speaking English and presenting issues, you can't beat another one. I will hang my boot. When this COVID started, he has done 11 times of what? His presentation. Good. But the issue is his economic, jargons trickling down to the village. The promises, 1 million, one constituency. Where is it? If you mention $1 million in my Atibobo or whatever constituency from where Moazo comes from, it's huge money. It will change.
I'm from
Prang. You are from Prang.
And to inform you, my DC has gotten his $1 million. Yes.
$1 million.
Yes, he has gotten.
For how many years?
What are you talking about?
No, I'm asking you, man.
Go ahead. It's your time.
Oh, man.
So it is the $1 million.
He said every year. Also, he said every year 1 million constituency. Every year. How many years do we have now?
You,
3 years.
For
these 3 years.
You brought My DC has taken his 1 million.
What project has he done with the $3 million?
You can query me on that. You only ask me.
Yo, Adolfo, we are still on Edinkria TV. You can always call in at 917-340-7744. Thank you. Bacho, go ahead. Bacho, go ahead.
I just mentioned
my name. You need my clarification, and I have given it to you, Mr. Lamin.
So let me go ahead.
To be an intruder, don't mention my name.
Also, yes. So this is a big lie on the part of the government. This is blank, conspicuous lie. NPP saying that. Nobody can dispute this fact. Where? I vote in Afia Kobi. They have not given $1 million to anybody in Ashanti Regimentia. None. So you see, what I'm saying is Ghanaians have now opened their eyes. If you come and you say you do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and you don't do it, they should use that yardstick, what you just said. They should use it as a barometer to judge you and vote you in or vote you out. Not until we do that. Politicians will take all of us for granted. Politicians will keep on taking Ghanaians for granted because they just come, may say, waba no new few. What the t-shirt, money, conco, sugar, no, they are come out. That's it. So idea me can say, as some I can say, since me a war me a me study idea friend political science. MPP, the last election, Basha Omishama a month for no. A broga and a half. You don't need to count it. They said so many things, and Basha ni bisu so or enye de o matchro people mo. And even say na na timi ka say you was cancel you discuss so a comedy. It means so ba amount for beneska. Mobile no so covered kura ba ya wo kwaje $1 million or the end. Obi ehun ska no. Inti sa Basha mo ye no enu na yi omoma It's a lesson to NDC and NPP themselves. If you have been able to come out and catalog promises that NPP have not been able to fulfill, and you've given them 14%, don't forget, Abaye Deboba. You get what I'm saying? So I am throwing this also. I'm throwing this to Ghanaians. They should open their eyes, follow the promises people have made. If the person has done 75%, you give him A+. It means you vote him. If the person gets 14%, wafeli. Me say wafeli.
Na a climate so many people get change way because say it's a bribery near the air possible. Not just still not a partner.
Also, the internet in the beginning is say Ghana for Ghanaians citizens. I was say yes, say adwene. Yeah. Sikana wo gene wa wo ye ho abro. Because Sauma, your parliamentarian here, by the history of voting, the Athens, what they do is, before they started electing people were gathering under a tree to select somebody who is going to represent them. They don't give no money. But with time and population explosion, a house of parliament came and there was demarcation for constituency. They were not giving money. That was not the idea. It's about representation. Into representation, we have misconstrued to be like, Obi or just a word is common. Yakaso so somebody who say is you use some adjective to qualify it. It's pure bribe, corruption, simple, no more, no less. Inti say young Ghana for young say ya junior. Also then Ghana no entumpong because you vote the person by virtue of the fact that what just our mouse car. Just our bribe. Meanwhile, one bribe no call parliamentar. Chese sikabia enda no so awo oa obekwa akoye ne dwuma boko no afa policy a ebeboa wo ne aye schools ne asi adan ne aye bibia ebeboa wo ne woma besese no wo wadi ne sika wa ma o fridge wa ma o TV wa ko vote ama no wonim se wonya man ni make it primary no he's going to be an MP obia wontie ho asem wa kotena ho wo kasa wontie enti obia. That is what is going on in Ghana.
May I say Internal time we know I would like to start with Honorable Mazu. Honorable Mazu, and say about bossing in no Mr. Living what being your say no we say yeah ever bore mine no and I hear 2020 election no a manifesto a electoral commission no yeah canning in album you always say one can no.
Okay, first of all, you see say a shebo Eddie Yanu Akap Sheboa. When you say something, it's not. You can call it as a manifesto, please. It's not part of manifesto. A verbal agreement is not manifesto. A manifesto is a written document that you present to the people of Ghana. They peruse through and then vote you based on that. Settle that case. Now, to the issue of a Blackwell statement. Listen, let me tell you, this is a chronic liar. When he said that on chieftaincy, when as percentage awardima MPP on chieftaincy when my zero, Ablakwa, it's expected because it's coming from the opposition also. But you see, chieftaincy institution, the problems of chieftaincy institution in our country, I think nobody can take it from Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. The instrumental role he played on mediating the people of Durban. Durban has been thrown into a state of despotic sense of hopelessness. But Nana Addo Dankwa was able to bring, and then today as we speak, we have Yana. Durban has been able to get Yana. So such a person scoring chieftaincy institution 0. It has not been fair to himself. Latif, you said when he was asked, he appeared on Ekosi sign. What he say? Ausani beka chose yajukunya pote. Anunguasi. What do you call Ekosi sign? Sami Jenfi, what comment a good morning Ghana. Randiabe, Wayano Basa. You should be able to keep to your promise. You should be able to keep to your promise. Really? Now, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Economy. Missy, NDC bequested economy which was under coma and needed to be reassassinated. And because of the prudent and buoyant policies of the MPP, headed by no less a person than the economic guru Bawumia, was able to change the fortunes of Ghana. we were able to move from IMF to our feet. That is NDC. They left an unimaginable inflation figure. Now come to industrialization. As I speak to you now, Mr. Osoja, because of the buoyant economic environment that MPP has created, today German automobile company are assembling vehicles in Ghana. As we speak now, Nissan company is in Ghana assembling vehicles. As we speak today, BMW of China, they are in Ghana assembling vehicle. Now come back to a job that is in our country. NABCO. NABCO has succeeded in employing more than 10,000 graduates, unprecedented in the history of our country. As I speak to you now, under NDC, because of their inaptitude, technical incompetency, Ghana went or found itself in the shackles of the IMF. You know the resultant? The result of that? There was a freeze of public sector employment. MPP buy prudent policy, you know, for me. Then we relax the policy of IMF. Today, as we speak, 360,000 public sectors who were freezing were brought back to life. That is MPP, prudent policy. And coming back to agric, Ablakwa scoring MPP 0 in agriculture. Well, that is expected of an MPP. That from NDC, a desperate political opponent. We don't expect them to praise us. Listen to me, Osoja. No problem. Within this 1 minute, let me see what I can do. Osoja, agric was growing at negatives under the reign of JM, which was headed by no less a person but the loquacious Fifi Kwati. Agric, 0%. When you come to security, the very day that Ablakwa held that press briefing, the following day, Global Peace Index. Latif, you can help me here. Global Peace Index rated Ghana in West Africa as one of the peaceful, the first number one in peace. Ablakwa the following day, and a Global Peace Index, and a rated Ghana. And then number 3 in the whole Africa. During their regime, Global Index for Peace rated NDC 3rd in West Africa. There were no place to be found in Africa. Let alone we scored 42nd in the globe. This is under the watch of JM. And to what exactly Ablakwa is talking about? Under electricity, Ghanaians were experiencing an excruciating electrical system as a result of the fact that the people were incompetent. These are bankrupt-minded individuals who were given the chance to lead our country, and they took Ghana ship into the abyss.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. General Baba.
Oh, yeah, me 5 minutes. Me
yeah.
That's the time. Yem say that discussion here, it has nothing to do with individuals. Discussion has nothing to do with Ablakwa, but it is based on facts. Tinema as a time, Ablakwa any NBC, Ablakwa any Ablakwa na year post. NBC focus now more parliament. I'm going to say a year. Say your friend is research in any resource in the buy. It is not about Ablakwa. And NBC and rate MPP agree 0%. See, if you talk about achievements among achievers, acknowledge, but it's in the mind, you're among 0, you're 14%, and the figures are there. Ghana need PR on website, you know. Now on concurrent www.mppfailedpromises.com. Now on concurrent information on now. But some people will say also there are 5 minutes. Yeah. Joy News, Medima Honorable Lamin Sisia, Medima Honorable Madune, Honorable Latif. Joy News, Sisia on himself, social media, as a part of the media. We are saying Yedi Yedua. And Tinama, the program I hear amount for air on Facebook. Because it is an important media. Omo ye post on Twitter about research at NBC here about MPP promises. Do Ghanaians agree or disagree? 61%.
61.9%.
And the essay, yes, NBC research in the end they agree that MPP has failed. Ghanaians promises are among the promises, loans, Omoka said, there are no more opposition, Omoshe and Bosse. Your friend is saying, Abide NBC, Abide Eddie loan. Too much. Yeah, Baba Tina Konya, so yeah, Akonya free of some your friend is saying, Jay for some for 8 years, 8 years. Yeah, Akonya free Jay for some 2009. Na Ghana public debt 122 billion Ghana cedis. 122 billion Ghana cedis. Sorry, 9 billion. 9 billion Ghana cedis. As at the time of Professor Mel sitting out, so handing over any more Professor President Jomama sitting out, so Emma 2017, Jomama handing over President Akufo-Addo. Now Ghana public debt, 122 billion.
Yeah, that's for 8 years.
For 8 years. And they spend it.
And from 1957 to 2017,
now Ghana public debt, 122 billion.
Yeah.
But MPP opposition now no more campaign about 2016 election, no. Obviously, Sika more Ghana yet Sika so NDC apana Jibusian too much. Mubatina Konya so more Jibusian say currently who Google Ghana public
137
currently.
I am doing a program. When I finish, I'll call you.
The public debt is 237 billion.
And now, I say, maybe I'm trying to say a year MPP no, and no more MPP for 137 billion.
Very good. Which is
yes,
which is more than 100%. Sika ombe two since independence. Nkrumah loan a ojai man. But tie sisi aye kasa no bisa Ghana fo a. Sai sika ya sika pudu ya NDC MPP loans. No omo ehye bo say omo ndi loans o. Omo sika no mo de yen. Internally generated funds money sika 180 billion. And Konko can we almost 400 billion, 410 billion. And now Ababi this happen when you say Obisa say dear pan omo dia ya. E kwan yo Dr. Mama loans our dear. And then who sorry now uko Ghana uko Kotoka Terminal 3 ubehunu goyi esio University of Ghana Medical Center goyi esio your friend is the East Corridor Road from the Pepeso Airport goyi ewo Sola Fufusu Road goyi ewo your friend is the Ridge Hospital goyi ewo Kumasi Central Market Tafu Market goyi ewo E-Block secondary schools are a class ABC 200 yes 30 123 emusen ya 50 ahandi over mom omo ya omo free HSS se ke yanyisa schools na nko omo timi ye mo se ke kire se mo besi uko 31 na omo besi one district one factory eno no obia oti ha eno obia oti mi kire se enye no kure mo si factories bia eno kura ne obi factory bia anyini se me no no more Gina wa penti no more catch my one district one factory. One village, one dam, Oko page 65, and some of free press conference, and my BSC in now we are dug out. And on we also remember one district, one district via $1 million every year. Maybe and no who multiply 275 by 1 million multiplied by 4 1.1 billion for 4 years. Remember also constituency being Ghana Yaman 1 billion Yaman 1 million. It is an honorable man to catch him say constituency even MPP can say Sasigan 1 million or embark on developmental projects. You be minister for special initiatives. Or can say Scano among Enfant Man district, omo the developmental projects. Inti we need baby Okonya free the district, Pru district, 1 million because what you can catch is Sasigan check in the Akoma district. But he's telling us something different. So what you say, Enti Namko, and Yeduma, and it's unemployment.
Hold on 1 second.
Unemployment not
hello. Also,
yeah, you have 1 minute, please.
All right. Okay. Yeah, could feel my back program about manifestos now more argument was so. There is possible. Say what they ubiade manifesto book ever program na mo share na mo cross check idea obia both parties in this time no they call it those then this in they have chance because Ghana first so they say mo so idea obia no you be film why it is unya it ma NDC manifesto how do they now also from program we was okay.
On economy and economy MPP can MPP can achieve double digit growth for 4 years now. In fact, this year you want me. COVID inti you be down mobile. Yeah, tell me your power FPSO now oil wells no. Na oil revenue no. Baku say the target now they expect 2 billion. We ended up getting $700 million. Everybody here propaganda. I can say you're incompetent, but this year I can say this year MPP will achieve the worst growth in the history of Ghana in 40 years. So what I say 1.5 billion, 1.5 growth this year. This year, they will achieve 1.5, which is the growth in the history of Ghana.
That's Kakra me debate says they say program in the we are no. Yeah, Kakra me debate come when say me no addition Ghana for me can de be an say omo say me politics no my MPP my NDC not until say yen ya to aban yan sesa ya dwene we take everybody accountable. Yes I dey na Ghana e be yi
me ba cho messages are yes I don't want to be anybody no more can say you just can't say you can't say it is not a promise because say it come into an agreement I know na can
debi and can person na person ka because one wa for phone wa be kan chi because me gina what tete say me be say o soldier ye program here e china metoto za fiama the next day mesama emutuo na mama utuo za fi na me mama anya bo hye so me make debi e bo hye
it I think say we know call now testify see you 2 types of agreement. There were verbal agreement and there were written agreement.
That's
according
right.
to the caller. No, say caller ask more concept and say, can we say we can have a constant flow of drinking water for 1 year? Ghana na. When it rains in Accra, all places get flooded. Consistently.
We don't have good drainage
for
system
over 20 years now.
Now, I don't.
And you being a concerned citizen.
Yes.
No.
That's right.
But he is very knowledgeable.
Okay.
Into answer the question, on us we put to Eddie Atu one.
Me answer is say, Ghana, it was say in national agenda. National agenda no devoid of any political party. Yet the agenda ne betwa say we are NDC and now we are MPP na we you have to follow that national agenda. National agenda ne say we don't have good drainage system in Ghana. If a politician come, he must make sure say Ghana has good drainage system. There's no mosquito. If we are able to do that throughout Ghana, ebeboa enubino yeni national agenda enubini saying yensi schools so no making sure say schools so no have all the facility state of the art quality state of the art. It should be part of the national agenda. We are MPPO, we are NDCO. When you come, you have to do it. Not until say, soldier, yes, I now. Ghana ain't tumpo because politicians come as ye kind. Why what then I know? Fear no the abewo. What can't some more person can?
There is a mafia.
That's right. Into Wabeka. Who go to a man? Who will elect into who say constituency primaries, delegates, a mafia. Because when we say you toma wow your friends in parliament this is another primaries bet anka wukwa yetimi your national agenda enya Ghana etumpon step by step sir government iba This is what he has done so far as the national agenda is concerned. Another government comes, he has done this so far as the national agenda is concerned. Ghana would have been like United States of America. Me and you would have gone back home. Let me tell you one thing before I go off. I met a white dude, and he asked me which part of Africa do I come from. And I said Ghana. I said, my friend, what are you doing here? Because based on his research, that Ghana has there is 27 minerals in the world. Ghana has 24. And then I was shocked. He started mentioning the Estampo to me. I never knew that all those minerals were Ghana's. Inti Tiskaso, as Nana said. But how are we disbursing it for the poor man?
So I don't go beaters now.
That's Nianum.
And I don't go beaters. You're 27.
Nianum, I know Nianum. Inti me, I didn't person mechanic said it's high time they should let the disbursement of the economy or the money of Ghanaians, it should reflect in the villages, so that the villages will know that, look, we have not abandoned you. So if you are going to vote, I'm telling Ghanaians as a concerned citizen, Obetua Bapa, Jiniye, Netua Bapa, Jiniye, Netua Bapa, yes, Neto Abapa.
I said, Jiniye, Netua Bapa. Latif me ba also. Papa na or sending messages. No, the question I said, Nkrumah gave the 7-year development plan. I am Nkrumah. I think they said, really, let us be realistic. Na Yenye say, I think the Ghana politicians, they are just joking with Ghanaians.
That's right.
So
no, I disagree with you. Please, I disagree with you.
I'm talking in general. I'm talking in general about all politicians.
No. That's why I disagree with you. You know why I disagree with you? Let me tell you. Ghana's democracy as a country, we are rated one of the best in Africa. Now, but now I think I can see swear on the integrity of our politicians, both NDC and MPP. No. Please.
Let us be realistic and let us be more principled. Because at the point we can say, Usha or mine, they just think about their stomach.
We can say that.
They think about their stomach. That's it. Say, or mine, say politicians or more, so one yet, Juman Fam or mine. Look at the time of Kwame Nkrumah and not education. Nipa Janko School, Wetri, ABR. Form 4 on American ABR secondary school, people were getting jobs. I was listening to Captain Smart. Japan Texas, right? And right now in Kumaya, a year for how many years? Ceciano or more Evaluno, almost 631 million. They don't have just parts just to fix it. So we share in Truma a politicians are buying one baby and Kuma time any year cost more down. Or more basis, and no way. I think it's about the youth, say more man go phone for Sika and other or more. The youth need to stand up because all the Nkrumah say in Kolana, they speak their mind. We always think about culture, but we don't add the modernization. Latif, question Nkrumah have a 7-year development plan.
Also, once again, me that said and Eba said,
and I think that's a wood year. Maybe Honorable Master say it was written by who? Maybe that's what we are. Maybe that's why they rate Ghana. We know Ghana politics. No, why they rate you more?
Eba
because people who don't live there, they will never understand the people that live there and what they understand. Here we are. So let me read into my canal. And sorry for
also cutting. Efa development assembly. This is one of the diciest debates because why am I saying that? Nkrumah's era and this era is totally different because at some point when you have enough timing is always important when it comes to development. And the 7-year development plan and the breast or tonight aside time now na or minor edo ewo. So that is to tell you, say, even though our present politician may not be having enough time, say you prioritize it, the national interest now, will be able to at least fulfill or achieve certain developmental progress. Certain developmental progress aspire for. Because list of factories it's over 300 factories that were done under Nkrumah's era. But the other aspect of it is the Western world, no, and our politics, they will stages by stages. As a crossroad, no, it will be a friend of geopolitics, though maybe politically inclined. Geopolitics now has to do with nations trying to outweigh others. Into honey and in problems.
What time? And it was duration of how many years?
Yeah, Nkrumah from
I think that when you are basing, you are arguing your point now. Because I don't see Titino any net. Because Obronibi and Obeba Nkrumah say, although so much, he said he's giving you more than what he can benefit from you. Right. It is a good level argument, and I think say be more principled.
Oh no, sir, and answer me, sir.
But because Nkrumah, it was the same. Back in the days, not any Biakasano, India. But it was no Masanako school.
And in America,
you
are 100% right. But what I'm trying to say is
Nkrumah was doing, Nkrumah has a vision, and the vision was being implemented. And as the CR4 no more, the only thing all these politicians they know is about their stomach.
That's it.
They just borrowing money, 137 billion, and it goes into their stomach. When you are sitting here telling me, say, Nkrumah has enough time now. I think that. You are not
also fair and said Mansan Council say in that time I'm also not be fair to the parties in general, but the bottom line is as a prioritize national interest ahead of party interest. I think I made that point clear. Nkrumah's era, despite the time in now he prioritized national interest. For instance, the construction of Akosombo and Co. I keep asking myself, say, had he not done that, with this kind of politics that we're doing, probably would have even struggled to get it light.
Yeah, because as my old can say, just to interject for just 1 second. According to I listened to Poadon and infrastructure promises are NDC. It was almost about 45 promises and they delivered 5. Though Muguso, it's a process.
MPP rather.
MPP, yeah. Sabi umpiti prekopa emporo was saying.
Sure.
Umpiti prekopa was saying moja never. Yeah. They are doing their best. Talking about roads, they say year of roads, but 4 years and a war. It is not a one case war 4 years that's a year of final 6 months and I'll see and as a final 1 year of road now. Say no now the agreement contractors said they are very slow. So Sadia CZ or more permits near the idea. And I can say yen dream on mine no.
And no dear na make case
there was this statement I beg you. Let me politicians or more Ghana say Abia maybe we need election. Na me do the project to be bar. Say the next election we lose the next politician will bar. No a jago project, atun chairman up. That kind of mentality is wrong.
I think last year you see honorable Mazuni you will all come to agreement so we know because I honorable there are certain times or the politics tune change. I
always put policy aside because Ghana first. Yeah. Ghana first. Every politician must continue with any project, any national agenda must be continued.
And in just Latif na many everyone is looking at this year. Say all I will say Nkrumah AUSU or enough time. Nkrumah started in July 1st, 1960, and only 24th February 1966. And yes,
sure.
It's time to do Nkrumah no. It's the young one say politicians are more holding in ano or my giant say they want to win the seat, they want to get contract. Only money you. Wyoming took money.
That's right.
To take documents, just a single person. Some people say the assets crampon I can't say yen tompono. They can't sell any one going to win to me because that's a new government ever swa. So Samono ombe filing for petition.
And that petition
it can flip. And once it flips, now one will toss you
are in trouble.
You are in trouble. You end up losing your money. It will be a person better. But to make answer, when what a question wrap up for the next 2 weeks.
We need to set our priorities right by making sure national interest takes center stage in our political activities because or party interest more than the national interest, and that's where the issues comes in. Where for instance Nkrumah projects and the BT say job 600 from the checks, it revealed said it was done by Ghanaian engineers, and one of the key politicians, which is a founding member of MPP, which is Nyawota Maklo, Dr. Nyawota Maklo. His father was back then was part of the engineers that did the job, research. That is super. But I'm prioritizing national interest now. My party interest more. That's where we always have problem. So timing may not be enough, but if we are setting our priorities right, we should be able to achieve certain things. So education, I did see when you so like, or me as a free SHS now. The funny thing, the best thing you do is you put the measures that will make it more attractive and viable, not just implementing the policy. Likewise, if companies and factories now will set it up, make sure it's well searched or well set up, and Ghanaians at the end of the day will benefit from it. Not just say I'm doing this at the end of the day. No, I felt said that is not even what we should be doing. We should rather channel to this. And at the end of the day, what will the best approach? They say you better have a national agenda. You follow. But that is not to say it's a party, will not have its own additions to be done. But being a political party, you also have certain ideologies that you believe in line with the national agenda. So it helps in ensuring development. But the center everything there, it should be party line. We will not get to that development we want. It's unfortunate, like you said, Nkrumah's era, we weren't having enough graduate or educated people who can steer the affairs of the nation. But your forefathers then or our grandfathers then prioritize the national interest or manhood. Just like the football we're talking about. When was the last time Black Star won a trophy? Despite the so much money that has been injected. Back then they were not even getting that much money, but the national interest was there. So what we are lacking and is hindering our development is lack of national interest. In moving forward, we should focus on that.
Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Gracias. Medasi. When the major Honorable Mazu, now I think I really do agree with Honorable Mazu. I think your timing is endorsement because topic back I really do agree with Honorable Mazu near Okaino. Remember Honorable Mazu wa rapo up my about 8. Remember Honorable Mazu because I know there was so many ways I can tackle because I will share a friend saying a year MPP Manifesto page 55 a year Kole Lagoon. So I will share reduce the cost of doing business, and now there are 11 new taxes. May for raincoat for mobile a dime I'm a coin. A year a dime kitchen, a recycled of it's like it's almost about way a year VAT 12.5% in Campono for when Campono. Just say almost about 7 million. Away Kubusia. Nipa do send no more way. I think I agree with Honorable Mazu say a year and running here, almost promising solar parks across northern region, reducing borrowing. And borrowing is here also build like trauma hospitals along all highways in the country. They will fight corruption, build affordable houses across the country. And I think Emreno actually was Emreno or was Honorable Mazu every year a year. Basubeyano, mentioning between your time within the week in not a be on Mazu or no to have money presentation fully. I was a period in and maybe do na area general Lamin so have a candidate not a candidate because I'm Reno. I say it's the time is very limited for us. We with respectfully I'll call on Honorable Mazu now. Any closing remarks for the next 5 minutes?
Well, thank you so much also, Jai. It has been one of the productive discussion we have had. The essence is to just, at the end of the day, to paint a very good image for our country called Ghana. Where I have a lot of problem with you is when you try to mock at Ghana's democracy, calling our politicians jokers. They aren't jokers. You even told me you are going to ask me where I have gotten the figures. You were here when Obama won. When he won the presidency, within their rank, that was the time when Atta Mills was a president. You know, he was given a luxury of alternative to choose a country that he can go. Obama chose Ghana. That was the first black nation he has gone. He has gone to Ghana not because we have Cape Coast, the Elmina Castle is there, or because Ghana, you know, people like Osoja are there. He went there on certain trajectory, and democracy was constitute over 80% of the indicators that prompted him to go. When he went there, he said Ghana, or Africa for that matter, he used Ghana to give a speech to the whole Africa continent. He said we don't need strong men. What we need was we needed strong institution. And global peace index, international economic index, these are credible international how do you call them? Agencies that are rating Ghana high. From 1992 to date, you can't see any African country that has gone into their democratic journey the number of years that we have gone. So also, when a Ghanaian politician sits before you and then you describe our democracy as a joke, please, we are not joking. Ghana's democracy has survived. People, our electoral commission that today we are bashing. When I say electoral commission, it's not mean Charlotte Osai or Jem Mensa or whatever. The institution called electoral commission. Different parts of the world are relying on Ghana for political tutorials about how to handle their elections. Put that one aside. Our local government system is one of the best local government systems in the world. So to describe us as a joker, no. I sharply disagree with you. Now, to the issues of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, also we will not be doing ourselves and the current proper politician a fair analysis when we try to juxtapose the current situation to that what happened in Nkrumah era. Look at the Legislative Assembly during Kwame Nkrumah era. It was not even up to 120 members. Today we're talking about 275 constituencies. Go when Nkrumah was a prime minister from 1957 to the time he was overthrown. Ghana's university, it was only in 1956 that University of Cape Coast was established. University of Ghana was established before Kwame Nkrumah. University of Science and Tech, it came into being in 1961. Or what was the year? 1960. Very good. So look at it. But today we have universities are all over the country. Where I converge with all the panel is Ghana needs a developmental agenda. That is where we need to be. Both members of the NDC and members of the MPP ought to put aside their political idiosyncrasies. Put them aside. Come at a convention table. What is going to be good for posterity? But if we are going to dwell on this ugly argument of NDC have done that, MPP have done that, no, we have performed better than you, we have performed, we are embarking on a journey on futility. We're not going to end well. Always, which is why I was telling you the other time. Also, we have certain institutions that are apology of a state institution. That one I agree with you. One of it is this electoral commission. Another one, NCCA. Another agency is the police service. We can count them. There's nowhere in the world where you see a sitting vice president, a constitution of a country making a sitting vice president as a chairman of police council. That is a shambolic kind of system. We need to sit up. The 1992 Constitution.
One more minute.
All right. The 1992 Constitution ought to be looked into, review, and make certainty, because that time there are a lot of things that were going wayward. You understand? But times have changed, and Constitution, the basic or rudiment definition of a constitution, is a living document. When we say living document, it's subject to review. Is subject to amendment, even though there are clauses, 2 clauses in every constitution. enshrined clause and the entrench clause. Those that requires entrenchment, you need referendum to be able to amend them. But those that are enshrined, simple majority in parliament can just make those police service. I don't want it in a situation where MPP is out of power. Then we start blaming IGP police service because they are not in favor of us. And when NDC is in power, is in opposition, they start to bastardize the state institution. That is not making our country to move forward. So there's the need for us to have a national agenda. Pure people, bring them from all walk of life, come draw agenda for a country called Republic of Ghana.
My closing remarks.
Yes. What I'm just going to say is as simple as I just said. Somebody tested that. What do we have for Ghana? What we have for Ghana is we should all be patriotic to Ghana. We should all be selfless. The politicians in Ghana. You see, the one thing that you can't take away from Kwame Nkrumah is also the man was selfless. He died as a church pauper. He has nothing to show like he amassed Ghana's wealth. He did nothing like that. So what I want Ghanaians and politicians to learn is, look, if you don't do well and you don't make Ghana better, posterity will always curse you. Posterity, all these problems that we are having is the overthrow of Kwame Nkrumah. Maybe some people may disagree with me. From what I have read and from what Nkrumah had done, if we had left Kwame Nkrumah today with all his misgivings and shortcomings, we would have been a better Ghana today.
Ghana will have retrogressed more than the way you think.
You are not supposed.
You are not supposed.
You are not supposed. You are not supposed. You are not.
No, I'm
You are breaking the rule.
Oh, soldier.
You are breaking the rule.
Soldier.
He did that to me.
When they interjected you see how you flip.
That's
No,
right.
you're not supposed to.
No, when I do that,
Because
that is not fair.
Also that because you see
when they interjected, you flip.
Yes,
but
also
now you're
that.
trying to interject.
also
now.
that is why you see the other parties in Ghana, anything
That's the beauty of politics,
Nkrumah had done, anything
beauty of
Nkrumah
politics.
had done, because he's from the the other party. Nkrumah is not with his
One of
party,
the reasons
so
why
whatever
Nkrumah
Nkrumah is
was
doing,
overthrown
everybody wants to cover
Was
him.
what?
Corruption, yes.
Corruption, in which aspect of corruption?
You don't know?
The agenda,
And
whatever.
another reason is
Also
that
that.
Nkrumah was
Also that.
making Ghana a
Also
one
that.
state.
Also
You
that.
don't know this?
Also that Nkrumah,
You don't know this?
Nkrumah
The
died.
money that
Nkrumah
was
died,
sent
and
to
he has no
Nkrumah
kobo.
And so what? And so what?
So
And so what?
That's the crop of politician you want
No,
to be.
and so what? You want me to die as a pauper?
Of course.
No.
You are supposed to serve the people. You are not. If
come
you are supposed to
Mazu,
serve the people, you are not supposed to amass
You're not
wealth.
being fair. Because when you were talking
I kept
and
quiet.
they came in, you get so upset.
And you were aggravated. This is aggravation.
Mr.
This is
Now you are
ridiculous
laughing.
aggravation.
Now you are smiling now.
Also, that this is ridiculous aggravation.
No, sir, go ahead.
Boom.
Go ahead.
You see, so what I'm saying is,
Right, that's not fair.
Ghanaians,
That's not fair.
all those who are doing the listening and watching us, open your eyes. Ghana is for all of us. Let's judge people based on what they said they can do. If they cannot do it, let them go back for somebody else to come and do it. Because if you read the history of democracy, take United States, they did all this. Gone are the days when United States women were wearing jalbab. They were wearing cassock and everything. But now it has changed. So let us change them when they don't do the right thing. When they do the right thing, we endorse them. That is what is going to make Ghana better. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to come for this program, inshallah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Inshallah. Maza. Oh,
Okay, all right.
They say what 3 minutes you can wrap up now.
Oh,
So what are you?
no, what have 5
What
minutes?
dream you?
They will cook at 5 minutes. That ain't our tissue. 5 minutes. Also, yeah, I say, yeah, say, the issue of continuity now, yeah, canon. Also, governance itself is a continuum. What I say, so betina kunya so near we predecessor ayeno, or so what was sa ayi amambo na yedi ti America ase a tembia ye ka se America atumpon say ni say hwe MPP aban we dishonesty a omo di bae e de beji akonya we tina so a se omo pese omo eyusu your friend is saying kwan bi so edi dada e kase omo ya ade no o say expose omo MPP betina akonya so omo take over na road projects e koso Ghana nyina na omo say nyai omo audit wie no omo ahunhu bibia omo see the roads were overpriced omo ahunhwe say contractors ti wa omo hia sika dia wie omo projects omo nya sika no the contractors middle crack twen sika na omo anya abo omo yare am omo high blood pressure ama binum awu so what I say it is sad dishonesty no road projects school projects hospitals are your mama sisi ya binum sisi nguro mu asese nkura ne wo wonum ne gumu a omo ne omo da na omo de aye omo fie no nyina concern enti continuity na can this government na ankasa no omo guilty. Now talking about inflation rate in the history of this fourth republic, NDC are maintaining single digit inflation under Professor Mills for over 2 years and a certain month. Sisia na miniamazu kase currently we check inflation rate a single digit, and now ye kase any a year on year inflation, that is year on year inflation rate of a particular year compared to the following year. Until last year 2009 normal inflation rate here 9.84, and yet current inflation rate 12 point something. Until currently I kasano or inflation rate was double digits. You can grow for India Manifesto. Every year biano grow Ghana economy in double digits. In fact, and happen. In fact, said this year they will record the worst growth in the in 40 years.
Because of
it is not about COVID. Well, you are now giving an excuse. Why are you? Please let me make my submission. Let me make my submission. When your power now, me achieving a growth target because your FPS no break it down no. Moka say incompetent. Now momo say your economy is robust. Now economy is robust. Now say your catch them say economy it is on life support. Most montia say COVID see ya na moko IMF. Ekoji $1.1 billion.
Educate the people about the difference between IMF and any.
It is a loan. It is still a loan. Why are you interjecting? Also that Obama be time now. Obama be time. No, because now so on interjecting because all kasa man kasa. And you also just promise on be grow Ghana economy in double digits for 4 years, you know, and you know correct. Now, she be to say corruption. Omuko former special prosecutor, your friend is saying, Omuk Matiamidu. Say Matiamidu office, tema corona see, you know, COVID-19 by, you know. Na Ghana for credit, said no office, you know, said, yeah, your friend is saying, isolation center. Because Papa Necho, one year, also MPP representatives na appointees, you know, or one frustrating Ajuma. Say, Enka Matiamidu Kaso obey Ajuma. And consider katashisheni proya adokro abanwe no nkonse nkochi obinyina egum me emi de seminia mazu na oji your friends international organizations yitum Transparency International your friends say report since akufo do betina so ya conform sa we cost of doing index reporter ya code down ya follow by 4 places who correct press freedom ya conform journalists biko kano cry ye penakunu ama say press freedom ya go down ye democracy no mo say no so what I say ye kese akufuado akwako senka jomama nipa bi ne ko bie radio tama jomama tia konya so a minia enka hell will break loose but ena ye kese ye say joy FM so a ye tia say because enam say joy FM 4 kano krenti hwe minia uko Ghana sede na misika che yede sika ya ji no jomama osia oyo ukwa circle interchange water projects ayeye dumso tie meba dumso ye taking over jomama say a legacy problem but ono no ontina say enka say obe manage no afiri akonya so akọ obe end no ema ni minister kura promises say one end a yenyina di Tam so ye yinadi at the end of the day ye ended doom so 8 months in 2016 as an handy over amamo because in 2016 as at the time ye handy over amamo na load shedding yo na minia finally yentimi embet na o embo MPP fu aba so embo machi abra ye policy alternatives your mama dia tuda enso o say enso o ye wo say so ba banks are MPP fu ebegu ya e ma amanfo adwuma say ye no omo sika kam nyina obetua wo dia tuda wo say say wo 50% top tax as say wo fofo na wo kasa kura 50% tax a e dia to so no wo so obescrap double track system 3 SHS tantaina akufuado ababe ya amanfo we go school na ochina no akono wo so be ende no enso osi ade yo mama oba obe
me da se bebre yo enianu mi adofo aha na emre ama ye kwan adofo a ye ni omo ehia ye me guest and me ni omo ehia no I call them the rare combatants obia of fighting spirit, being an independent, being affiliated with a political party, and I say a concerned citizen. Intino adofo enyomo I say yenya honorable Mazu onona oye NPP communications director ewo New York, and yenya yebra honorable Abdul Latif or no sono oye independent rep. Ena ye benya yankasa ye bra as sana yesanya eye General Mohammed Lamin Ali or ye concerned citizen, and I can say ye can be biafa Ghana constitution so or no so no he's very rich in that. And finally no ye wo yankasa yeah, bra, honorable Baba, honorable Baba Swari, NDC communication officer. Yeah. No, why? Me patch over brain. Now, the year catch on say, Ghana politicians no dodo na ohwa omodwe omoyefunu. They put themselves first. Omodwe omobusuya si first. The youth no na say omutumi di oman so no mutumi di oman di kan no moto aso. So wo hwe Ghana enne every friend saying minister biano or you Land Cruiser. Land Cruiser is costing almost about $185,000. And sometimes on driver is the also 4 years ni dua you bet me auction amount 8,000 we na ekoso ewem but say ye tisika almost about $185,000 near the tall Land Cruiser ama nipa ba ko a driver a bo mine na near number 1 and ye can no o hwe we Japan tells us and na eda ho your politics and ye can say omo nsisi nnwuma na omo mako school no omo ye Ghana do not go school awie or more your masters. Ejuma ni want to know obi kwa PhD. First degree, you don't have a job. Proceeded to get your masters. There's no job. No one say way no. I think say young and for your dream and mum say ya Ghana for your mum dream mum. Na mon dream or mine will say but man but you make creative and human. Na the Medina akoso. And just to conclude no the American say success is not about money that you have in your bank account. But success is the one that when you fall down, you can get up, chin in, chin out, swagger the hills, and just keep moving. In Jamaica, we used to share. Me and Kasa, me schoolmate, Reverend Obin, who contested here, went to me and we need. That is not the end of the world. You know, in all things, God knows best, and I just want to encourage you, say, in order for you to be successful, no, and yet one time. Consistently, no, keep doing what you are doing. You are a very committed person. I will be biamu. The no, you support you. Why? Ena ye juma no ABC. Thank you, our listeners, for also listening to us. Thank you.
I'm a gone, you're fair, I'm a job.